Oh, yes. Biddle it, bar. You know what day it is, JLUFC. You know what time it is. Get that badger in and on and over here. We had to move back to get his greatness in. Welcome one. Welcome all. One and all. Josh Overton simply puts. Josh the Shark. Appreciate you, my lad. We are becoming Bosnia fans tonight, boys, because I've got them in sweepstake, so might as well support Bosnia, and just to annoy Brett as well, because he'll be rooting for big old Xhaka, won't he? Switzerland underwhelmed a little bit in first game, didn't they? I can't remember who they played, but it won all. They struggled a bit, I believe. Hey up, all boxed up, big up England, and you know it, and don't you forget it. I've got to say, to be fair, all boxed up, I thought it was a good performance overall. First half took us a little bit of getting going. But there's been a few, all the big countries have, not, I think Argentina looked good. Just because Messi obviously bangs in 3 goals, it's always a good start. France looked really good in the second half. Spain underwhelmed. So, it took France first half, I'd say. I know Senegal are a decent side, to be fair to them, and they give them a good show, but Croatia are a decent side, aren't they? I know everybody was banging on about how they're aging and stuff, but I'm not even too sure how true that is, in fairness. Because I think their average age is about half a year less than ours or something. It's only because Modric is 40 that everybody believes that potentially Croatia's an aging. I think Croatia are aging on the basis that the stars have gone, aren't they? Like, Modric, Kovacic, Mandzukic, like players like that got them into World Cup finals and stuff from years gone by, are all obviously retiring or going. I mean, this will be last we see of Modric, won't we? He's been an unbelievable player. But yeah, I thought we were a minute in the second half, and I thought apparently what all players have said, what Tuchel's half-time team talk was, just like we're defending something that we don't have yet, which I think is a thing that England do often, where we sit back and defend something that we don't even have yet. You don't have the 3 points. Also, what do you think to like the shackles being off with him saying like, don't matter if we lose? Everybody's, well, not everybody, but there's a few people said like, what, don't matter if we lose. But in how the group stage is set up, it doesn't really matter if you lose a game, does it? If you get beat to Croatia 1-0, it doesn't matter, does it? Or 2-1 or whatever, because you're playing Ghana and whoever else we've got in group. Who is it? Iran or something? I can't remember who it is. Played last night, didn't they? Beat them 1-0. So you're gonna win them 2 games, aren't you? I know it's not Iran, is it? But I can't remember who it is. Ghana and whoever they played last night. So you're going to beat them anyway, aren't you? So, oh. And Doy in the box there. Fox in the box. Xhaka sets him up. Brett Xhaka and Doy. Left peg. Drags it just its side netting. But yeah, I thought good finishes. I thought Bellingham finished were brilliant. And Bellingham gets on my tits a little bit. In general, just his overall demeanour gets on my nerves a little bit. I think if he were a lollipop, there'd be no left of him. But a good finish nonetheless. Kane obviously getting 2 goals. Particularly a maniac about England in general. I'm definitely a Leeds fan first, but yeah. And you know it, don't you forget it. And never forget it, all boxed up. You know it, JLUFC. Yes, Lukey boy, what's good? Must have dropped his beers, Joe Depp. Yes, indeed, we've got him though. Fear not. There's a bit of a last dip dash from the boozer. Legging it up. And it was, it's a hot evening as well, so I got a bit hot under the collar when running up. But nobody do it how he does it. Yes, War Piglet. Yes, Julian Airy, the power couple. And I'm gonna see what's saying. We're doing it through phone. The power couple in the house. Yes, Joe Depp, and you know it. Yes, Brett, my old mucker. It's the Macca laddies, Brett. Get up. The one and only Messiah Gito. Fixtures out tomorrow. Lots of to be confirmed because of Sky, says War Piglet. Yes, indeed, Mr. War Piglet. I am looking forward to the fixtures. I got it in my head that they were tonight, earlier on. So I was like rummaging around for these fixtures because it's one of the most exciting parts of pre-season, isn't it? Obviously, other than when you're actually bringing. It's a bit ridiculous, really, but it's just good to see who you've got like round your birthday and stuff, isn't it? And like what games you reckon you can get to, and what time, where they'll be around, and that. It's just mint, Chelsea away. That tends to land around my birthday. Oh, we always seem to play Chelsea around my birthday. We played them at home last year when we were in Prem. Played them away when Bamford scored. That was my birthday. To land Chelsea on 4th of December, so watch this space. And then just, obviously looking for... Oh, they're in! Cleared out at 6-yard box. Switzerland pushing. Yeah, just looking for, obviously Man United, and that is obviously mint. And then you want to flick through and see where the potential sticky patches are, don't you? Like, was it round December time when we sort of turned it round and we had was Liverpool, Chelsea? I think Man United might have been in there. So yeah, it's exciting times, Mr. Wall Piglet. Let's see what we're doing. Yes, Nipper, what's good, big lad? My sporting director has come out and said we should have done more than what we did last season, says Brett. What's good, big man? Loved your stuff in the garden, mate, with football. Andrew McEwen, thank you very much, Andrew. The garden is currently under construction though, so we've got the seeds down and what have you in the topsoil. So unfortunately, I'm to stay off the grass. So I was hoping to make that a weekly thing, but I can't even go and have a knockabout with ball now, so a bit frustrated in a sense. I need to go find a wall somewhere, don't I, that I can, that the kids don't think I'm either being a pedo or a weirdo. Weirdo at best, pedo at worst. So I need to find a secluded wall. It's therapeutic, Andrew. They're in again, Switzerland. Cleared. My crazy Bosnians are hanging on. Pumped forward. Yes, Lukey boy. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, Harley 200. Hi, Jack. The man, the myth, the legend. Bosnia, we're in here down right hand side. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That is not the delivery he was looking for. He has spooned it out. Spooner. Absolute spoon-dooner. Nobody do it how he does it. The man who wears chains. The man who eats chicken. The man... Have you been watching what I ate? I ate chicken today, mate. Chicken on a bed of noodles. Chicken on a bed of vermicelli noodles. And salad. Bit of side salad. Bloody lovely it was, my lad. The man who is a Ford Fiesta driver. Incorrect. The man who eats bacon for dinner. Correct. I had a football training session. I'm dead. Love to see it, Harley 200. Obviously not the dead bit, but keep your football training sessions up, son. That's what we like to hear. If you ever needed any advice on the old first touch. Yes, boys. Yes, Joe Depp. England play like that against one of the top teams and we will be torn apart. I think we're easing his way in, Brett. To be fair, I can't remember which pundit said it today. Because I've been a bit worse for wear for the whole week, to be fair. I can't remember who said it today, but somebody said about, it normally takes us 3 games. We sort of eke our way into the tournament and it takes us 3 games to do it. Whereas under my man, Big Tommy Tuckle, the tickler, it's only taken us 45 minutes and we've got going. So I think he's got straight into it going, look, we're not doing that this time. We're not fucking about. Let's go for it. They're in again down left-hand side here. I want to see Big Okafor today. Tonight's 11. Let's have it. BMG. Let me pull it up. Animal Kingdom for tonight's 11. So it's Animal Kingdom. Freak. Changed. Hairstyle. Name is a profession. And I'm sweating. An injury-ended career. I will keep my choice on the down low as to not influence the poll. Don't know what you boys are like. Yes, 78 RPM, my lad. Get up in the house. Ena in the wings. Get up, Ena. Panama, that's the one, Andrew McEwen. I'm going to have to crack the window, boys. Sweltering. You know it. It's not going to help, and you know it. She's probably got radiators on. As Nikita love. It honestly won't surprise me. Panama, indeed. Yeah, you got to, you know, as I say, Tommy Tuchel style, you got to anticipate you're going to beat both of them teams. So, just, you know, why not try and win every game we play in? It's like, it's pointless not. In the wings, and you know it, Ena. England played well, says BMG. Mostly except some slack defending, especially in the second half. And it was an entertaining match. I thought Bellingham was top class, great going forward and defensively. Yeah, he put himself about, particularly in that second half, didn't he, BMG? He's got quite a bit to prove, really, Bellingham. I do think he's a bit of a baby with media and whatever, but who cares? It's whatever, you know, shit is a shit, doesn't it? Whatever brings a performance out, it doesn't really matter, does it? I just think his ego's through the roof. But, you know, you're going to have to manage egos, and Tommy Tuchel will have no problem doing that, will he? So, you know, and it's his ego that's got him where he is and stuff, so it's not necessarily a negative thing. The bloke just, I don't know, I don't mind an ego, I just, when they fancy themselves, it gets on my nerves. They're in again down left. Doy's causing a few problems. I'm sitting out of the 11s till after the World Cup, says Brett. Too much footy on for Brett. If I must say so myself, Leeds United have had the best fan channels. We blew United stand out the park. I've been pondering lately about being a footballer for Leeds. I was easily good enough to play up top. Well, how old are you, Harley 200? The dream ain't over yet, is it, son? Ena getting the love. It might be lagging a bit, BMG. I've got game on, and I'm having to stream it on the other side as well for poll. To get the polls in. I'm fucking sweltering, boys. It's hot business, this stuff. It was very similar to some of Fark's comments. Managers get slated for sitting back and sometimes pressure. And a lack of bravery from the players. Absolutely, 78 RPM. And Tuchel will take some ownership, won't he? They're in again. Keeper saves. Tuchel will take ownership of it. I don't think as mental as this sounds, I don't think he's feeling the pressure of the media or anything like that. I think he's so used to it at club level. And truth be told, so used to like losing a few games and getting sacked. You know, he just knows what day it is, doesn't he? He knows if they're not successful that he's gone. And he'll want to go, won't he, if they're not successful. So he's just, you know, dying on your sword, Bielsa style, isn't it? And I think it's best way to be. It's like, look, what are we worried about? Because they're going to give us shit anyway. Oh, fucking hell. So warm. England need to stop all the years of pedestrian shit and go take games by the fucking throat. Get the game done and dusted. I think that's what they did try and do, all boxed up to, in fairness. Yeah, I do think they took game back scruff at neck in the second half. I'm streaming game War Piglet. I might have to try do it through phone. Freezing. Certainly not, my fucking body's not. I'm sweltering. Yellow card and a fine of 2 weeks' wages for refusing to play, Brett. You'll be booed next time you turn out. It's that that's the vibe, isn't it? It's the Wobber vibe. Push this window open a bit more. I can't see how fucking warm I am. Fuck me. Whoo-wee. Turn the light off as well. Whew. She's not on Uber. She's not working with microwave. I think it's just because... it's just because I've got a couple of tabs open. I haven't got attention span to do both, says Brett. No mercy. He's going to take the booing when he returns. Note that Animal Kingdom is sponsored by Jay. Understood. Rowan, who do you want first tomorrow? I don't really care, Rowan, to be fair. Everybody sort of says like a promoted side, don't they? But I'm not too certain how much of a good idea that is. They turn up with full of spunk, don't they? And it's, if they're going to do well, they tend to do well at the start, don't they? They're in downright again, Switzerland pumps into the box over too long. Yeah, the promoted sides, I don't know what statistically they're like, to be fair, coming up in first game. But, you know, it can be a tricky game, can't you? Strike from edge at box, wide. It's good effort. It's all Switzerland, this. My Bosnian's letting me down here. But, yeah, you also don't want one at top teams, do you? You don't want to go into the first game. So I understand, like, the idea of it being a promoted side, because you're most likely to, you know, expect 6 points over the season off of them. And I do think we'll get that. I think, you know, you can guarantee borderline, you know, you think you can 80% be sure that we're not going to get beat to one of them teams. I genuinely believe that. I just don't think they're going to challenge very much. There'll be one of them that does, but yeah, you want somebody that's sort of... I mean, there's so many teams in the league now that are ambitious. That's the mad thing. You know, in times gone by, 20 years ago, there'd be teams that were sort of like destined to always finish around 15th, you know, like your Fulhams and stuff from yesteryear. Whereas Fulham now are constantly trying to push for Europe and stuff. There's so many spaces in Europe. Everybody's looking at like 8th and 9th in league, you know, as like a legitimate possibility. But yeah, just whoever comes. Not one. I don't want one at top 6, top 8. But anybody that finished 14th to newly promoted. I would imagine a name, Joe Depp, that relates to something from the Animal Kingdom. So you know, a lion. A tiger, anything in the kingdom, an animal, or a tree, or a snake, or, you know, a rat. The microwave isn't on BMG. I'm going to unplug it if she doesn't sort it out. We've not seen Mingy yet. No, we haven't. Laggy stream, mate. Sorry, Ali. I'm hoping it sorts itself out. I keep explaining why it is, but I can't move my projects. I'm balls deep in a new project. And I can't move it until I've sorted all the tracks out. Your sporting director is obviously an idiot and should be changed to 78 RPM. That will not go down well with Brett, I've no doubt. And for good reasoning, to be fair. Yes, Peter White, what's good? Animal Kingdom is players with names that relate to animals. E.g., you could tenuously say Rory McIlroy due to a lion's roar. Understood. I like that, Rory. Anything that is an animal sounds like one or loosely relates to one. Appreciate you, BMG. Next door neighbour's in his back garden again. I think he had a bit of a hissy fit with my cat yesterday. So one for the Leeds lot. Forget just surviving. What league finish will you class as progressive, successful season? We're all very different to me, aren't you, Brett? But I think if we finished 8th, I think that'd be an excellent season for us. But obviously, you with Sunderland are anticipating Champions League or, you know, challenging for the title, aren't you? So we're on different trajectories, I think. But if we got into Europe next season like you did this season, I would think that's a very successful season. What's everybody else saying? Brett, no mercy, mate. I play central defensive midfielder and people keep saying I'm hurting them little fannies. I base my game on KP. I can ping a ball. The lads always want me to rush the pass, but I know I have time. You always take your time on ball, Ali 200. I don't care what standard you play at, how old you are, how young you are, how good you are, how shit you are. Take your time on ball, because ultimately, unless you're getting paid for it, you're playing to play, aren't you? For fun. So take your time on ball. Everybody that's hoofing it all the time, it's like, just take a chill pill, Jill. If you make a mistake, it's Sunday League football. We're all shit. We're all going to make mistakes. Stop panicking on the ball. Everybody's got a lot more. You've got so much more time on ball than you think. I have time on the ball to scan the pitch for a pass, and you know it, Ali 200. Come on, Bosnia now. Sort this out. But the goals England conceded were very weak and poor. Top team will punish more. That rhymes, Brett, so I'm going to give it even more credence. I just honestly, I think we beat Croatia 4-2, or a decent side. So as I say, I couldn't really give much of a shit. But, particularly in group stages, I get on bandwagon. But I think you've just got to go with Tuchel, really. Honestly do, Brett. I know you don't like any managers in the world, but Tuchel is a good one. Surely you think Tuchel's a good one. Sometimes I give it away, but at least one or two are elite passes which lead to a goal. That's what it is, Ali 200. Keep spraying them balls, my lad. BMG would take 17th as long as we're clear of the bottom three, but really 15th or above would be fine. Top 12 would be real progress. How about you? Since you did overachieve last season. Brett will not think that they overachieved last season, BMG. But top 12 would be sensational. 14th with no flirting with relegation like you boys did. Joe Depp agreed. Yeah, just total comfort would be nice, wouldn't it? I think Bosnia even less than Croatia. I like Bosnia even less than Croatia. Understood 78 RPM. Well, they're in my... I need them to get me some points. They've got 45 quid in their hand for me, so... I want that 45 quid, boy. Win the Europa League and finish top 10. It's looking like that's the new club's target as well. Well, yeah, club's targets. I don't know why they don't just come out and tell fans that they're going to try and win league every time. As I said before, name is a profession. We'll need to include lots of old-fashioned jobs that probably don't exist now. Got your BMG. Has there been a replacement for Liver Eamon? I don't know what you mean, Andrew. Can you give me your best advice for playing CDM in the Sunday League? I obviously get stuck in, just sometimes do dumb stuff. Simple stuff, Harley. Again, don't try not to ignore a pass just because the player you're passing to shits. If you're playing Sunday League, there's going to be some absolute dog shit out on the field. But just do what you think is the right thing. You're going to make mistakes. It's a difficult position to play, to be fair, particularly at that level, Sunday League level. But you will get plenty of time on ball, won't you, in all fairness, playing central defensive midfield in Sunday League, because there's also some brilliant standards at Sunday League, but Sunday League has collapsed, best to my knowledge, but every time I've played in it. 10 years ago it were excellent with standard, but it's absolute dogger now. Some decent players in that, but it's just, everybody's struggling to even get a team, and it's all just pissed up shit, really. But yeah, stay away from thugs. That'd be the main thing I'd say. Don't get involved with anybody, because there's some fucking tits out there now at Sunday League. And, yeah, do simple stuff, Ali. And if you want to spray a ball, and if anybody gives you shit, tell them to fucking swivel. Just go, suck on this, and then do exactly the same next time. Unless you're getting paid to play your way, mate. 78 RPM. Both the other teams are turgid. Hey up, my man Bosnia's in down left. Bosnia cuts it across. Oh, back post. My man Bosnia fucking misses it. Bosnia to whip it in from right. He's lumped it up in air. Keeper's going to collect, and does. Both teams are turgid. Kane needs to push on with his golden boot desire against both of them. Yeah, he wants to be slapping some goals in. Apparently he's had his legs strapped up today or something, hasn't he? But I think Kane is world class. I know people know that, but I don't think it's in doubt now, really. After the season, he's had banging goals in. And, you know, he does work hard as well. Like, you know, when he made that block in last few moments last night and stuff like, he's an all round. He's top quality, isn't he? And did you see DT Harman, however you say his first name, about going on about his pace and that? Like, what the fuck's he talking about? He's never been. I mean, this idea as well. You know, when they go on about players' pace, is though he's an absolute turtle and he can't move. I mean, turtles are fast in water, granted, but then we're on land here, boys. What we're discussing here. I know he's not scoring against some big teams, but they do this to strikers a lot, and it's like, well, we haven't beat a top team, have we? And you know, Croatia have won, I think, the first top 15 side or something we've beat in however many years. So, because you know we never beat anybody that we potentially shouldn't beat. So that's why I'm up for it, really. I think we can get 10th, yeah, Brett. I do think it's going to be a difficult season, and I'm not going to get. If I wanted 10th this season just because why not? And I think it's more than achievable this season, but I'm not going to spit my dummy out, throw my toys out of pram. Livramento, is that what you were saying, Andrew McEwen? Yeah. Yes, indeed. Chalobah, because there were a few discussions about, you know, positional wise, like whether we're left a bit short, and like whether we'd go get a wing back or another centre back or whatever. So, but I mean, neither of them two are going to play. I know obviously Livramento's gone home now, and it must be devastating for him. He was never going to play really, was he? So it's the fitness side of the game that does me in. I know I need to be on the pitch. I just don't have the fitness levels required. Well, fitness is the best thing to get better at, Ali 200. Requires zero technical ability to get a bit fitter, man. You obviously have your natural body physique, and some people have got a bit more of an engine than others, Ali. But you can it's certainly something you can work on, mate. Shuttles, just do walk, jog, sprint. Find some trees that are equally distanced down a country lane. Walk to the first tree, jog to the next tree, sprint to the third tree, turn around, walk, jog, sprint, turn around, walk, jog, sprint. If you want to make it harder, walk to the first tree, jog to the third tree, sprint all the way back, walk to the first tree, jog to the third tree, sprint all the way back. If you want to do it as you want. Walk to the first, jog to the second, sprint 2, walk to the first, jog to the third, sprint 1. You can switch it up however you wish, but make it hard, and don't quit. Don't set yourself the cycle that you're gonna do and bottle it. Don't go, I'll just sprint 1. It's like, no, we said we were sprinting 3. You got to do it 10 times and then have a break. Leeds are going top 10. Yeah, it's up 78 RPM. Livramento, that's the one, Mikuan. Yes, and you know it. BMG says, realistically, I'd hope we can get 12th, but we're not out the woods. Recruitment has to be spot on, plus our sales and our retentions. Retentions is one of the main things that we need to sort. No Okafor again tonight. The Swiss must have a strong team. I'm hoping we do see a bit of Okafor, because we're not going to see any of them if not, are we? So, because he's exciting as well. So I thought he'd get on in last game, but we might see him today. I hope so. I think he'd be bang up for it as well, you know. Team Okafor. But the fans, but the fans do not believe managers when they say it's on the players. Fans are often wrong on this. It's all on the players, really, man. I know, unless you've got like Jesse Marsh, but even then, you know, I think the players on the whole, I think they're little bitches, really. Yes, indeed. Yes, AO, appreciate you, my lad. How are we getting on? Get a couple more votes on the poll, and we'll get this party started with the 11. The 11s. If you smash a like for us, AO, appreciate you, my lad. Nikita is the light bulb. She's the light bulb in my life, Harley 200. She is indeed. Nikita Love is. Gabby is the only Leeds player to get minutes so far. Yes, indeed, BMG. AO, did AO come on? Don't fine him, put him out on loan to a Hull chat. That'd be even worse, wouldn't it? I'd take the fine. It's not a bad punishment, RPM. I prefer to get someone like Palace or Fulham. We've had a lot of change so we can catch them before they're settled. Yeah, I agree. Take a Fulham. It's a bit of a test as well. Bosnia edge box. Keeper. Bit of a challenge as well, so, you know, you got to get to sort of see where you're at. Stick him in under 21s, BMG. Gooners at church or the Cockwombles. A poll for AO. We'll get that polled up. War Piglet. I personally wouldn't want either of them on first day, though. The first day is already exciting enough as well, so we don't need to go. We don't need to go too hard, because the first day is exciting anyway. So I don't need to be. You know, I don't need to have too much. You don't need to juice the nads too much. I want a team not in Europe. We want those when we are playing twice a week. That is a very good point, to be fair, RPM. You might as well get them when they've got the Thursday, Sunday vibes or whatever it is. When the going gets, you know, tough. Animal Kingdom is a name that relates to the Animal Kingdom. Perfectly explained, BMG. That's how we do. Nobody do it how we does it. Put me out on loan to Hull and you lose the #1 JackCity fan and Hull gain a #1 channel fan. I would, even though I've had a jostle and a joke about the Hull City fan channel. I couldn't. I'd be devastated if we lost you, Brett. I don't know what I'd do without you, my lad. Whew, fuck me. Is anybody else hot, or is it just because I want too hot when I started this? You know, pottering around. Well, I was hot when I was running home, to be fair. Carlos Cormorant. You'll have to run it by me again, JLUFC. Is that in reference to the Animal Kingdom? I've no idea. Seriously, how can anyone in power say Sunderland should have done better? Talk about putting pointless pressure on the manager and players. Here we go again, 78 RPM. This is what happened with Farker, innit? But, you know, do you remember all the shit that... The pressure that he's applied to them players now, because he said that we're 100% going up. The pressure that he's applied to them players now. The game's about pressure, innit? But yeah, there's no need to say... Sunderland, they've no need to add... When, I'd say, 99.9% of the fans would be delighted with what Sunderland did last year. There's only Brett that would be sort of dead set, thinking that they deserved more. There's no need really to put it on the players or the manager or anything like that, really, and suggest that they could have done more. Because, I mean, if you're saying it's sort of like, you know, like everybody knows they could have done more, that's a slightly different thing. You know, just saying we know what we can improve on and we're looking to improve, get better. But yeah, it doesn't really need saying when you've had that season. Bosnia breaks into box. My man Bosnia with a 1-2 from Bosnia. Edge at box. My man Bosnia gives it to Bosnia. Oh, blocked. My neighbour's cat apparently got mauled by my other's neighbour's Rottweilers the other day. Didn't sound great. Fucking hell, BMG. It's not for me. Don't tell Nikita to love that story. She won't let him out. 25 in the house, 11 votes. I know, Joe Depp. Need to keep it moving. I'll give it another couple of minutes, then we'll get the parts. I'll do it now. Can confirm that 41% are going with the Animal Kingdom. So this is going to be an interesting one, because I'm going to be able to bring absolutely nothing to the party here. I don't think. I've been having a little think about the Animal Kingdom. and I ain't got no in tank. So the Animal Kingdom it is, boys. That's the 11th. That's this week's BMG, sponsored by BMG. The Underlap 11s is the Animal Kingdom. 14th again, ole ole, and an FA Cup, and an FA Cup. 14th again, ole ole. Take an FA Cup all day. Take an FA Cup all day. This would be an interesting thing. I'm hoping you'd get withdrawals from us, Brett. Yes, Joe Deppy. Credence, solid visit to the dictionary corner there, Jack. Thank you very much, BMG. Credence is a word I'll often use. I reckon 60% of the time I'm largely successful in my usage of the word credence. But I reckon it's definitely dropped on occasion in totally the wrong scenarios. Nobody do it how we does it. Yes, Andrew McEwen, we've got a bit of Terib in here. Terib Nerib. Top team like Spain who could not score against Kakarau will tear England apart. This is it, 78 RPM. That being said, I do think Spain will dramatically improve. Well, it's difficult for them not to. Spain have got, and they were better, It was just Kakarau's day, wasn't it? No, they didn't play Kakarau, did they? They played Cape Verde. Kakarau got absolutely spanked, didn't they? Kakarau got pummeled by Germany, 7-1 or something. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Cape Verde won it. But Cape Verde will be absolute mincemeat for the rest of the tournament now. They'll collapse. Brett's not slating Tuchel. Get him, Brett. Converting you. I don't think the players are up to it. Our best days passed by under Southgate. Hey up. Kolasinac, whatever he's called, in. He cuts it across. Why didn't you go for goal, you Bosnian fool? I already know Kolasinac. I don't know if you've noticed. Oh, just go for goal there, you melt. You've got 45 quid in my hand, Kolasinac, and you're overplaying in box. You need to speak to Harley 200. Though Total Comfort might be very boring. It may very well be boring, Joe Depp. This is a good shout. If you've not got ult to play for going forward. And, it did add a bit of extra spice, didn't it? Add a little bit of venom on end of games, didn't it? Particularly them away games that I managed to get to towards end of the season. Bosnia playing the short corner. You can't write it. And he's fouled him from the corner. So, my Bosnian Warriors have got an opportunity to deliver a ball into the box. And they go short. Cheers, Bosnia. Yeah, it might be, you take a boring season and then have half a season to build. If you know that you're going to be, if it had been where Sunderland were, I know they ended up in Europe. But if they'd have sort of fluttered the way to end the season like they did, if you have that type of season, you can start planning from December, can't you? Yes, BMG, we've got it going on now, my lad. Watch Ethan next season, Ali. Makes a few bloopers, but he's CDM 200. Yes, indeed. Watch Big Amps. I mean, you could think of a few players to watch, to be fair, from the old videos of players, but depends what type of player you are. But you've got like Conte's version of it, haven't you? Or Mascherano's version of it. It's not Conte, Kante, sorry. Or probably Conte as well. I think he was central defensive midfield, wasn't he? Kante, Fernandinho, De Jong, Mascherano, the original, I can't remember, Makaleli. They were like holders, weren't they, that didn't really spray many balls about. But then you've got like Carrick, players like Carrick who do it, Busquets, who really sort of involve herself a lot more in the actual gameplay. Busquets, Carrick, Rodri, Calvin Phillips in his prime. Plenty of good CDMs about. I'd put Ethan in the first bracket of that, to be honest. I think he's more on the defensive side of stuff and, just keeping the ball moving rather than trying to hurt anybody. in possession. Stack was unlucky, mate. Would have been his first World Cup as well. I thought he was unlucky, to be honest. Andrew, I thought he had an excellent season. I thought he was one of the standout players in the Prem as well, like certainly signing-wise. But he's obviously not fancied, and to be fair, I know it were only Kakarao. But they slapped them up like bitch boys, didn't they? So I smacked my bitch up. So, you know, in that sense, you know, they didn't miss him, did they? Certainly in the first game. If we are below Sunderland this season, Farker out. Should we have a Sunderland and... Let's pull that up. Who finishes higher and try not to be biased? Leeds. Oh, Sunderland. We'll eliminate one vote from it because that'll be Brett, but so I think it's probably going to be 99% in it. Might as well sack him now, says 78. That's what I mean, Brett straight in with Sunderland there. Who can blame him? Who can blame lad? We're slowly bringing him round, but it's going to take some manoeuvring. If anybody goes on about Farker out this season, Leeds man, I think I'm going to go into fuck. I didn't realise Dzeko were playing. He didn't play in the first game, did he? Dzeko's a goal machine. To be fair, feed the goat and he will score. I'm off into absolute mania, Leeds man, next year. If the Farker out stuff happens again, I'm just going to double down and go absolutely crazy about it all season. I think. I'll bring the shit vids back for it and I'll just go absolutely bonkers every night. Angry Mad Gav will be back out and I will be calling names. I will want names coming out of the boards, boys. I want to know on the underlap who's saying what, and I will be hell for leather with it, son. What quarter of the game are we in? I know, War Piglet. Heard a JackCity sample at half time in Ghana versus Panama. That would be a lovely thing if you did, War Piglet. I'm sure you didn't, but I appreciate the... I might have a better dream tonight than I did last night, dreaming that there was JackCity getting played at half-time in the Ghana versus Panama match, which was a big match to me. Yeah, you know, a heartfelt match. It means a lot to me, that game. We've just finished the second quarter, War Piglet, which is still classed as half time. What is this advert? Is that Vinny Jr.? What is that advert? That's one of the worst adverts I've ever seen. So Sunderland are the only team good enough for years not to have Europe impact their season. Don't think so. 15th, you heard it first. 78 RPM holds no mercy. 78 RPM and Brett with the late night owls as well on the gathering. They take no mercy on each other. Just finished the second quarter, Joe Depp, and you know it. I am 100% Dr. Farker and the medics, the fire beast. Get up, Lukey boy. And I'm backing him all the way to the hill. And I aren't lagging. As long as we get off to a good start, I'll back him all fucking season again. The only reason I mention the start is because if we go 19 games and we're not going anywhere, you know, there'll have to be a question asked, won't there? But I don't think it'll be due to Farker. I'm deadly serious. So I think he's proved his worth his weight in gold. I think even the most biased Sunderland fan would admit that they did better than expected, and also that Europe is bound to impact them next season. And you know it, BMG. Don't forget it. But I'm not sure Brett will be in with you. AO says, I am terrified injuries are going to do us a lot of damage, and I have no confidence in Farker's small team mentality. I think we're going to have another repeat of last season performance next season. I hope we do. I hope we have exactly the same performance-wise. AO, I don't think it's in any doubt that we performed for 90% of the season, so I'd take that all day, OJ. I don't know where this small team mentality comes from. I just don't think he wants bad characters, bad apples in the group. I never understand this small team mentality thing. Like, I don't know where the media. I've got black shit all over me, and I don't know where the fuck that's come from. I don't know where this gets picked up from in the media, and like I don't know whether it's just the Voldemorts of the world that spread this junk. You know, and like a few passing comments saying that he likes to be able to work with individuals, you know, so they'll believe me, he'd have Man City squad if it was offered. I think they're just taking a little bit. I don't know. I think everything gets taken out of context, and people like Voldemort jump on it. They used to do it to Bielsa, didn't they? It small squad thing, and it's like this seems to be a new thing that Leeds fans say a lot. Yes, Lukey boy. Famous last words, Brett. It's all about them investments, isn't it? Oh shit! I've just deleted your comment by accident. How do I undo that, Joe Depp? I've never done that. I clicked on like these 3 dots and I've deleted the comment. I'm so sorry, dude. Joe Depp, I've just deleted your comment which said I can't stand this America. You put something about Americans' influence on the game. I'm so sorry, Joe Depp. I'm going to get called out now for deleting a comment for the first time ever. Is it still in the chat? I can't believe it. Now somebody can finally say that I've deleted a comment and it was a fucking mistake. I can't believe what I've... There's got to be a way that I can undo it. Can I? I'm going to have to Google it. Can I undo a deleted chat on stream? Unfortunately, once a comment is deleted, it cannot be undone or recovered. I am so sorry, Joe Depp. You've fallen foul of a genuine mistake, a genuine human error. And that is my controversial comment of the day, So if you want to put it back in there, Joe Depp, your comment about America, which I was actually enjoying because that's doing my head in the 4 quarters thing's an absolute load of woof. And you know I'm very fond of you, Joe Depp, so it was truly an error on my part. Yes, Lukey boy, just sent me a photo of the comment, Joe Depp. So it says, loving these American ideas infiltrate the beautiful game. That was the comment, Joe Depp. Yes, Lukey boy, fucking 10 points. Genuine mistake, Joe Depp. I've never known that done. I'm surprised that Lewis Hall didn't get called up. There's a few in the BMG, but again... I think everybody's a bit rude to players like Dan Burn and that. I think in reality as well, like, do you not think there's like a, you know, maybe back on this small squad stuff, do you not think there's an element where, like, why take all these players that are not going to play anyway? Like, I don't know, like, if he knows he's not going to play them, we've done this thing, haven't we, forever, where we're taking Walcott, and he's just never going to play, like, taking Oxlade and Chamberlain back in there, so it's just like, you know, they're going to play like minutes, like couple of minutes here and there, and it's like, you know, Jordan Henderson's got a lot of shit for him taking him, but he's probably going to come off at bench once in a game. Like, Jordan Henderson's a decent footballer. I don't know. I'm backing Tommy Tuchel. There's no need not to, so... And anybody that don't, I'll delete your comments, you bastards. It's a fucking invasion, you bastards. Villa had a tight squad and still finished up there, says Brett. I'm on board with it. Brett, but Villa have been in Prem for a good few years. Sunderland could surprise us again, but odds are they will finish lower next season. It's going to be very interesting to see how they get on. $78 RPM, not holding back again. Brett, Brett, you know, Brett's the only foreign fan in the chat. And he stands up very well for himself. I've got to everybody give a round of applause for Big Brett. Can confirm as anticipated that the poll is 90% Leeds and 10% Sunderland. So you do have a couple of supporters there, because it's 21 votes. So there's more than just you in the Sunderland camp, Brett. The Smiths manager don't like Okafor. Well, I'm surprised. I'm sort of half surprised he took him, Peter White, because, well, I mean, I'm not on the basis that I think Okafor's had a good season, but he dropped him, didn't he? Or, I mean, I don't know if you class it as dropping him or not, really. But yeah, I think there's possibly something in that a little bit, Peter, because I definitely think he's worthy of 15 minutes, isn't he? And, you know, Switzerland are a decent side, but Okafor's had a brilliant season, really. BMG would be happy with winning the Europa and getting relegated. But our sporting director and CEO have done a meeting with the fans group and said we are trying to push further next season. They're going to say that though, aren't they, Brett? That's what I'm saying. You know, I'm on board with you all getting relegated and win something, because I just want to win something. From a selfish point of view, I don't want... Yes, Leeds man, by the way. I don't want Leeds players in the World Cup getting injured. The league is more important to us. I agree, Leeds man, but I don't think it's something we need to worry about, really. None of them are even hardly playing. There's only Goodmanson got minutes. And they're going to get injured. Players get injured. We're going to have to roll with a few punches, aren't we? But really, you want them in the World Cup, don't you? Because it proves... or it shows sort of where we're at. And it does add a bit of spice to games, doesn't it? I do want to see Okafor. So, what's the I stand for in B? Is that in terms of Bosnia? Bosnia and B. What's the I stand for in B? What's the I stand for in B? Often seen in international sports. It stands for and. So B stands for and. The I simply acts as a connecting word. So there you go, Joe Depp. That's my piece of information for you. What is all this shit all over me? What am I fucking touching that's got like black bits on it? I don't know if it's because I'm fucking about with seats, so I need a new seat, or maybe... Fuck knows, what am I touching? Getting like these black dots all over my hand. Maybe I'm dying live on stream. Dying in front of 31 people. We've gone global, baby. Training, all the hard stuff, and then you play. Hard work, but it's all levels. Enjoy what you do, 200. That's perfectly put, War Piglet. Take loads and loads and loads of touches, Harley. Constantly touch the ball. The ball is your best friend. Just touch the ball. That's all you got to do. Constantly. Become obsessed with just touching the ball. When you're in the house, knock a ball around. When you need a piss, chip the ball up to the top of the steps and go for a piss, and bring the ball with you when you come back down. Just touch the ball all the time. Get out in garden. Pass against the wall for an hour. Touch the ball, brother. 78. Because he can do more, which we spoke about. And if he does, we will progress. But if he stutters again, then we will see. You've had such a fucking mint couple of seasons, Brett. And you're long in the tooth enough to remember, you know, you're going about Moyes and that and the tragedy of the performance that was. You know, so I don't know. I think you've got to appreciate what they've done. Labrie or whatever the cheese guy's called. I only had that conversation two years ago. Sorry about that, here. I only had that conversation. Fucking hell, beers it. I only had that conversation 2 days ago with a Liverpool fan about how most 80% plus soccer players today's are wet rags. What's a wet rag? Compared to the naturally tough bastards 25 years ago. I'm glad you said 80%. So I think there is still a few tough players hanging about. But certainly a rarer breed now, aren't they? I'm on board with that, son. I've started saying Son a lot here. I don't know where Son's coming from. I think it's Harley. I've taken him on as my... I've taken him on, haven't I? It's all speculation, Brett, at this stage, but in my opinion, Sunderland will do okay in Europe, but not win it, and will finish lower to mid-table. Much like Forest last season, in my opinion. I think it's a difficult thing that you're up against. Get Okafor and get him running at Jack's Bosnian turds. If Okafor comes on, I'll make a deal with you 78 RPM. I'll accept Switzerland scoring a goal. All I need is Bosnia to get through in reality. Pick up a couple of points and I'll take it. Bruno Fernandes. Is that in reference to the Animal Kingdom? Rory McIlroy, Joe Deb, I feel like you've stole that one from BMG. Rory Delap, we're going to have a lot of Rorys in there. Sponsored by Jay. Apologies, BMG. But BMG still, you know, that you're still the holder. You're the holder of the, what would it be? You're the CEO of the 11s. And then this week's is sponsored by Jay. This 11's going to be solid, says Luke. I don't know if I'm going to know any. I'm aiming high. I'm 36 and haven't had no success supporting my club yet. Mediocrity is not good enough. And if I don't aim high, what's the point in being a fan? I do agree with that, Brett. It's just then you do also call for the manager getting sacked and stuff, which I think is then the step too far, my G. But I know you're a good lad, so I don't worry about it in any which way. But, well, I do worry about you just because I know you're a good lad, but I don't worry about you being a good lad because I know you're a good lad. You might as well go for it. I've just literally just copied what I think it's Karen Carney talking there. See, I think Akanji's a good player, you know. I was surprised when Man City got rid of Akanji because I think he's quality. War Piglet. I'm on board with that. I don't want to hear any sad cat stories. And if Nikita loves, sometimes she tunes in. If she saw that, she'd be, honestly... She acts tough, but she's a soft gal. I was going to say, it needs a bit of explanation on my... Oh, he's a rat. Get him in there. Love it, Einar in the wings. Einar's been waiting for that for weeks. Wrong spot and plagiarism. Early yellow. Risky Carlos Camarant. Corberan. Carlos Corberan. Peter the Cat Bonetti. Can we go the cat there? Because the cat. Lionel Messi because it has lion in his name. I think that's a definite go with that one, eh? It's good stuff. I think he's got to go in there, E9, in the wings. Imagine playing football without an opponent. Leave our Brett alone. All Leeds, aren't we? I know War Piglet. He does. He gets some... it's only 78 RPM that pulls him up, to be fair. They're mates. They love it. We love it. We love to see it. I'll send Bruno to VAR, Ina. Rather tedious. Looks like you initiated contact. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of skullduggery in there. It's not clear and obvious, BMG. But Comorantz, no, we're not having him. Anton Stack, baby, yeah. Love it. Mick Lyons, War Piglet. Olive oil. Lionel Messi's a good one. Given my watch buzz, it's definitely good than that. Get in there. Benetti's in. What's Benetti, though? What's a Benetti? The cat. Because if it's the cat, I'm having Nigel Martin in. Lions is a good one. Olive oil feels like a card to me. It doesn't feel right to me either. Peter Swan. Lovely stuff. Peacock Farrell. Absolute belter. Troy Parrott. There's a parrot. Anton, I see what you're saying, JLUFC. Perfect. Anton Stack. Also sounds like an off-branch of Anton Deck, doesn't it, that? Never thought I'd fly again, but Julie's sweeping me off this weekend. Badgers International next week. Fingers crossed. Get up. Where you going, War Pigs? Love it. Keeper stood no chance, BMG. I'm loving this commentary as well, BMG. It's wonderful stuff. Yes, Mingy in the house, my G. Lee Catamole, perfect. Ming on 2 counts, and you know it. AO in the building. I think that's a nice pass. David Batty, as in a bat. Perfect, Peter White, very good. Oh my God, yeah, it's a 2-in-1. I see what you mean. On 2 counts, I thought you were still on about the cats, Joe Depp. But it's a cat and a mole. That's got to be a contender for man at match. Mark Fish, brilliant. BMG. Greta Raffensteinson. Raffen means raven. Loving that E now as well. Bringing the language barrier to your boy. Appreciate you. J Bird, Salford City, 78 RPM. Wonderful. Anthony Yeboah. Is it Anthony Yeboah though, JLUFC? Tony Yeboah. Depends if his full name's Anthony, but it probably is. Yes, Dazzler 15, they up, Cocker. How are you, Governor? I hear you were known as Jackhammer to the ladies in your younger days. Get up, Dazzler. Love to hear it, mate. I'll take it. I'm not sure whether it means I just used to beat them or beat them down in different ways, but I'll take any bullshit story we come up with, I'll take. Sunderland second season syndrome, says War Piglet. I thought, War Piglet, you just said... I thought you just said it was to leave Brett alone, all Leeds, aren't we? You just sort of inspired me to hope that Farker doesn't do well there, though, War Piglet. I'd love a War Piglet channel. Nah, I ain't lagging. You know it. Don't you forget it. Why we're not... Fucking hell, now that's obscure. I'll give it on the basis that I have no idea, like most refs. Absolutely. Just turn a blind eye to it, BMG. Garrincha, the Brazilian legend. It's a bird native to Brazil. I feel like there's a bit of skullduggery going around, but I do actually know who Garrincha is. But whether or not it's a bird native to Brazil, I don't know. Whoopsie-daisy shit. BRB. Fuck me. Making a mess, old boys. A few jangles down there. Jingle jangles, filthy bangles. Used to go to this club in Leeds called Mission. And it's shut now. And there were this... they used to go around, you know, with cameras filming the event, and there was this proper gay guy, and, you know, fine, whatever, but he used to always make it into the videos, like at the, you know, like the promotional videos. I might have to show you one day when it's not the World Cup. I don't know why, I just don't want to taint the World Cup with this fella, but to be fair, you know, the queens can sometimes... The boy queens can sometimes bring some character to proceedings, can't they? But I can, to be fair, you know, he's stuck in my mind ever since the video that I saw. But it was jingle jangles, filthy bangles. You look fit from every angle. Peacock's feathers and furry duck. You look right for a damn good fuck. And it's haunted me to some extent. He didn't say it to me, but I was watching the promotional video of one of the best nightlifes in Leeds at the time, it was actually called Uber, which now seems like it's overdone. It was called Uber before Uber, you know, before the taxi drivers Uber. It was called Uber, and it started at like 1 in the morning, it gone to like 6 in the morning. And it was mint. We all used to stay in and wait for Uber. But we did genuinely used to stay in and just get hammered and then come out for Uber. But yeah, jingle jangles, filthy bangles. You look fit from every angle. Peacock feather, furry duck. You look right for a damn good fuck. And it's haunted me. It sometimes drops in my mind. Maybe there's some questions need to be answered. Your boa. Forgot about the boa. Like a ball, like a bow. Boa. Like a boa. Is it a boa? A boa? Steve Bull, I believe we've had. Garincha's a big. Oh, yeah, but again, we don't know. Did we not get Steve? But I thought we had Steve Bull. But yeah, it's Aaron Ramsdale. Brilliant shout. AO. Alan Shearer, a sheep. As in, you shear the sheep. I'll wait for somebody to explain that to me, Joe Depp, but I think you might have knocked it out of the park there. Back of the net. Gate up the Badgers, JLUSC. Catamore should get more respect, but hey! It's got to be horses eat hay. Just facts. I don't know if they do, actually. And you know it. There's been some belters in here. Said on another channel, are these far Carouters really Leeds fans or moles trying to disrupt our momentum? Can't be sure, can you, Gomez gang? One thing you can be sure of, they're all just looking out for themselves, aren't they? I don't think they want the best for the club, genuinely. I think there's an adult chat to be had. But it does well. It's great for clicks. Jeff Horsefield. I was just thinking, when I said horse, I'm trying to find a horse. Because there's a few Horsefield types, isn't there? Horsforth, the place in Leeds. That should be where the stadium is. We'll take Ramsdale and Shearer. Nice work. I agree. Is shear on the basis that you shear a sheep there? Or is it a shear of sheep? Fuck knows. What's even cooler, raven is taken from the old Norse/Icelandic word raffen. Well, I used to watch a kids program called Raven, and it were mint. Let me say that. Emil Hughes's Crazy Horse. Philip Lamb. Catamol deserves more. Why is it a yellow for the what? Where's the pun? Where's the pun at BMG? Clipped in by Xhaka. Over a kick. What a save. Over a kick from Endoy. That is some outrageous overhead kick, and then a really pretty decent save. Clipped in by Xhaka. Wonderful overhead kick that. He's proper got hold of that, and that's a difficult. I know all overhead kicks are difficult, but that's goal at World Cup if that goes in. That is such a strange overhead kick, like the angle he's on. I think you've knocked it out of the park there with Philip Lamb. I like that. It's on the cusp. It's on the edge. Oh, it'd be offside. Fuck me. Can you imagine if that had gone in? Goal at tournament, offside. Tony the Donkey Adams. I don't think was... Did Tony get called the Donkey? Tony Adams was awesome, wasn't he? Is Wilson happening, Brett? Here we go again. Horsefield's a belter. Gates up. Minging Daoos. Have we, Ming? Oh, we'll cancel it. Cancel the poll. Ming's unhappy with the poll. Apologies. Man of the match stuff from AO there, and you know it. Yes, boys. Tony Adams goes to Varming. Welcome. I like Tony Adams. I thought it was it. Honestly, Joe Depp, please do not tell Roger Slicker, because I'll never hit fucking end of it. I've just looked a bit further down. That is a genuine coincidence. He's here. He's been waiting for this moment forever, so he can go around all channels and tell somebody. Danny Fox, Southampton Forest, Scotland. Wonderful 78 RPM. Straight red Jack for the comment deletion, equivalent of a hair pull. See you in a bit, boys. I'm hoping it's just a sim bin. I seem to recall you accidentally erased the comment before. So Roger Slicker, I think he's taking a little bit of mercy on me there, which surprises me. I don't remember ever deleting a comment. I simply must say, I've certainly never made that error that I made then with the 3 dots. Basically, as I'm flicking down, there's a thing that says show, and you click show, you click the plus. But as I get a bit lazy with it, I start to drag over to the right where 3 dots appear, and then you've got put user in a timeout. So thank God I didn't click that on Joe Depp, and ban user and delete their comments, which is fucking mad. You know, to be able to do in 2 clicks. I know it's slack, but because what I do is I click the 3 dots and I know I'm too much information here, but then I'll hover over the 3 dots and it gives me them options, and I just want to show the next comment like that. I just did it to BMG, which is so dangerous. We're getting foxy in this bitch. And you can also star them, you know, like so that I can go back to them. So, and that's right next to it. So risky business. I don't think I've ever accidentally deleted a comment before, because that hit me hard. That might have been just because Joe Depp, and you know, the idea of me deleting one of Joe Depp's comments is it's more difficult for me. I think Joe Depp's dealt with it well. We all mourn differently, don't we, Ming? But I think Joe Depp's dealt with it really well. I think it's me that it's hit hard. So can I ever stay strong, please? Because I know when it suits Roger Slicker, when he's trying to wind me up, he'll be like, well, and he'll go around everybody's channel saying, be straight onto it. American ownership going to take this club to the next level, Gomez gang. Get up, you know it. Robin Van Persie. BMG, out the park, brother. And a brilliant player. If Jack deleted a post and Roger didn't, sees it, does it count, Andy my G? Well, he's here now, isn't he, War Piglet? So he knows. He's on the inside. Summerbit, good stuff, JLUFC. Good day, my G's up. Everyone is enjoying the World Cup. It's fucking mint, innit, Cletus? Everybody's moaning about the late night stuff, and I know I'm, you know, the risk is trying to sound like a legend. Bit of a night owl. The two physicals will understand that joke. Just have a look at that offside. Fuck me, that's tighter than a uncooked clam. I think it's fucking mint. I'm loving that. I mean, I've missed some at 5 in the morning ones just due to either falling asleep or, well, falling asleep. It's obviously got work at 6 in the morning. So, well, 7 in the morning. But I like how random it is because of the time. I don't always like the fact, you know, I quite like how you got to stay on top of it. And I also think, and nobody seems to be banging on about this, you miss the 5 a.m. games because they're too late. You get the odd 5 a.m. game. But when they do like 3, 5 and 7, in reality, the majority of people, 80-90% of people miss the 3 p.m. game because they're at work. They miss the start of the 5 p.m. game because they're either on the way home or sorting kids out or whatever. And then they get the 8 or 9 p.m. game. So you're not really... I don't think it's a fair assessment. The 11 o'clock games, I think most people watch them. 9 o'clock, everybody's watching them. 10 o'clock, whatever. I don't know what the in-between... It's 9 o'clock and 11, isn't it? But, you know, the 2 in the mornings, I think people have stayed up for, and they're willing to be brave and, you know, be a bit tired for work and stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's just like... I don't know what everybody's on about with it. I think you miss more games when... I genuinely, what are your thoughts? Yeah, in fact, fuck it, I'll pull that puppy up. Are you enjoying the times for the footy? Danny Fox, we've got the Foxes coming in here. Oh, save again, off the line, foul ref. My Bosnian Warriors live to fight another day. Who is that silly cow with the effing blackboard? ITV are killing this Torno for me. Joe Depp, controversial comment at day for me. Write it down. I think she's good. And I think the blackboard thing's she's getting hammered for it. And I think it's simple, basic, and I think what she's discussing, I don't like all the flashy crap with the screens and and overcomplicating things. I actually think you can circle foreplay. I think it's really easy to understand. I think she gets a point across pretty quickly. I'm sort of on board with it. Checo, the Warlords coming off. Summerby's in. Big War Piglet getting the love. Ryan and Michael Bird. AO dropping some belters. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Bayern and Germany surname translates to pig climber. Pig climber? I dyed my hair because of Bastian Schweinsteiger, 78 RPM. I dyed my hair because of a fucking pig climber. Joe Depp, she's the USA manager, and I agree, she's fucking embarrassingly bad. I don't mind her, boys. I honestly don't. I think it's little clips of her. I think she's quite tactical. I honestly do. I don't think she's that bad. May very well be in the minority. JLUFC, my lad. Oxlade Chamberlain, Jack. Inadvertently entry to the animal kingdom. Like a cross that accidentally went in. Oh my god! Fucking BMG, I've got one in. That is like a whipped out wide ball, isn't it? Just fucking... It's on that like Ronaldinho... Well, maybe not the Ronaldinho goal for Brazil, because, he probably meant that. Yeet in BMG. Well picked up, by the way, sir. Joe Depp, I don't. It's what I mean. I think she's decent, but one thing I can confirm is she's definitely better than Carney and Aluko. She's definitely better than Aluko. I'll if you don't like her, I'll let you have Carney, but she's definitely better than fucking Aluko. Aluko's on wind-up, I think. I actually think she does it on purpose. Go on, Klasniak. Free kick to the Bosnian Warriors. The average Scot is spending an average £1,000 a day in the World Cup. I couldn't do it, Roger Slicker. Could not do it. Well, I couldn't do it because I couldn't afford it, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'd be devastated. Every fucking penny it'd be. I couldn't enjoy myself is the point. Even if I had shitloads of money, I couldn't enjoy myself when I know I'm just spuffing money like that. It'd be horrendous. Even if I went for a day and thought it's going to cost me £1,000, fuck it. I couldn't do it. I'd just be like, oh, I could do so much other stuff for that £1,000. I'll note with it, just piss it up wall, but piss it up wall for a month rather than a day. It's just crazy to me. Tuckler's grounded, the hyped up, gassed up prima donna. I agree, War Piglet. Wayne Kangarooni. I think you might be on for a booking there. Brett's a top guy, says Luke. Agreed. Never heard a bird, but I'll take him. He's in there. You get yellow cards for silliness now. Out on the field. Out on the field of play. I'm running out of beers here, boys. I've fucking ploughed these down. I don't know how that's happened. It's because I've had a couple of beers in pub beforehand with boys. So they tend to go down a bit more loosely when you've had a couple of beers with the boys. People like Voldemort. That's funny. It is the Volders. Oh, I'm gutted. I've missed Sean Goater. I'm fucking gutted. And I literally said feed the goat and he will score about Dzeko earlier. I'm so pissed off I've missed Sean Goater. I say feed the goat and he will score all the time. Not all the time. I nearly said I say it once a day. That just isn't true. But I do say it all the time. Feed the goat and he will score. I've pissed myself off there. Solanum Lineanum, welcome my G. I think Anton Stack's in there, son. I've started saying son and my G now, Solanum, as you well know. Maybe not about the sun, but we're in. Andrew Thompson's taking his yellow. Chris Eagles, BMG. Oh, he's gone down easy there. I think refs have been pretty lenient with shit fouls. I just think they're just letting stuff go. I do think on the whole, I know they've had a few clangers, haven't they, in World Cup. But I do think on the whole, World Cups are normally reffed all right. Edge box, Bosnia. Passes it to Bosnia. Bosnia has a shot. Oh, keeper's had a bit of a flap at it. Seen that thing that Joe Depp did? Joe Depp did. Fucking hell, sorry, Joe Depp. Although it's good analysis. Joe Hart did about the keeper's not been able to judge the ball. And now, like, Messi's goal, like, the keeper should have done better. And Mbappe's goal, the keeper should have done better. We're into the third quarter now, boys. Let's end at third quarter. I can't remember the other goals he showed, but basically it might have been even been Pickford's, and it's like the high balls that are sort of like close to keepers. They're struggling to judge them, but it has been like there's many different keepers struggling to judge it. Interesting. Here's another angle from my perspective. Why would a sporting director leave Roma for Sunderland unless he was promised ambition? That they all come in thinking they can make big differences, Brett. I don't think that's what anybody's saying though, Brett, my old mucker. I think what's been said is when it doesn't quite go to the exact plan that they promised, not to shit your pants and just sort of throw the baby out with the bathwater. And I actually hate that phrase, but because a lot of dickheads say it, but I've just said it, so I'm part of the dickhead crew now. I'm part of it. I've fucking prostituted myself. I think they know, they think they can do the job, and then they get there and it doesn't quite work out for them, and then they spit dummy out. But I know what you're saying. They're all ambitious, aren't they? But you know, they want to be in Premier League, don't they? Being at Roma is a big club from when we were young, but ultimately a Premier League side that are in Europe is far better than Roma, innit? See, I'm just looking at how keepers judge that. It's quite close to him, that. It's quite late down. I don't know if there's a lot of spin on ball. Do you remember that? I don't know. I only ever remember moments. Don't particularly remember. I remember moments. I'm a moments man. So the Diego Forlan World Cup, when he got a few absolute belters. I can't remember what that ball was called, but that was everywhere in air, wasn't it? Apparently making fucking goalkeepers dizzy or some nonsense. Billy Bob Badger played for Accrington Stanley. Now, if that's true, Ming, the Badger is a skipper, and you know it. He was on foot management. Robbie Fowler, I think, is a good shout. JLUFC for the foul. Don't let the dogs foul. Felix Brazil, keeper. 70s nickname the Cat. Well, Felix is also, I think that's close enough to... Oh, making some subs. Is Big Okafor coming on? Oh, fucking hell. He keeps bringing Vargas on, doesn't he? But get fucking Okafor on. Felix is also cat food, isn't it? 78 RPM, so I think that's legit. Danny Fox is my last player name, as I can't think of any more players with animal names. You've smashed it at Parquet. If Badger's real, Badger's in and he's the fucking skipper, and you know it. Benetti the cat's in. My only contribution. That chin's got its own nature reserve. It certainly does, Brett. Jimmy the Chin is a fucking legend of the channel. If we can ever get him on for an interview, we're working on getting Jimmy the Chin on for an interview. Mark Robbins, Thierry Henry. We're buffering. It's work with the Henry as well, isn't it? Henry. Hen. I like it. I'm with Big Ron. Ajax is Ajax. Ajax. Ajax FC. Bosnia plays it down the line. Kanji's there though. Although Bosnia, oh, it's a foul. Triple win. Peter Beardsley, brilliant one. Bear, brilliant. Paul Hart, Andrew Thompson. I mentioned Joe Hart earlier. Will we get away with Hart, BMG? Joe Felix Metcher then. Yes, indeed. Fucking can't believe I've slipped up on that. I think it just means heart. It's a part of an animal, innit, BMG? Then you got Ian Hart, Joe Hart. Oh, but 78 RPM's making his own rules here. He's not happy with them all coming in. Jack Bennett's been on and he wants his necklace back from 1985 Commando film. You on about my necklace, Roger Slick? Have you only just noticed it, kid? We've got wrist to go with it. Oh, it's in! Fuck, I thought he'd made a good save there, keeper. My Bosnian Warriors have fucked me. My Bosnian Warriors have fucked me. My Bosnian Warriors have fucked me. Oh, behave. Notes cameras on him. Fuck off. Looked like quite a good finish that, to be fair, on volley. Let's have a look here. Nice bit of work there. Drop at shoulder. Second attempt, cuts it in. Bosnian legend wins header. Oh, it's a good strike, that. Lovely strike, that. Too much power on it for the keeper. Probably saw it a bit late as well, did he? Yeah, he sees it late. Good goal. Stephen Frogat, love it. Stay loose, boys. Yes, Peter White. Jimmy Bullard. Can't believe I've not thought about Jimmy Bullard. We'll put Bruno Fernandes on the bench. Top Cat Cooper. Top Cat. World Cup winning cat or Chelsea Cup winning cat. We all know who Daddy Cat was. He's the daddy. I'm all about the daddy sauce though, RPM. Has Ronaldo lost his spring in his step? Poll time. Let's pull it up. 53% are enjoying the times and 47% are not enjoying the times of the World Cup. Is Ronaldo done? I'm clutching at straws here. What about Ruud van Nistelrooy for his snail's pace? I think you're definitely going to get him done with that one. Didier Dogger. Dogba. Drogba. It's given. Christian Eriksen for the 11. Christian has Christ in the name and Christ created all creatures. Brett, I fucking love it. I love this skullduggery there. I'm not sure how... I'm not sure how that'll go down with BMG. What about Dunga? What about Dunga? Like dung. And is there a Dunga beetle? What about Dunga? I'm sure there's a Dunga beetle. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Ostrich, love it. War Piglet. Is there an argument for Rudolph, really? Just being the reindeer, like the most famous reindeer ever. Is there an argument for that? PMG's not having it, Brett. I enjoyed it, but PMG's probably right to not have that. I love the 1970 Brazil team. Felix, get him in. Get him in there. Alf Ramsey, Joe Depp. Love to see it. Get the Rams in there. Yes, indeed. Very creative goal. I agree, BMG. Get up, War Piglet. Julian Airy, get on the... Julian Airy be loving that. Bit in and out tonight, but nah. Appreciate you, Ming. Are you all right, Mucker? How dare you be in and out as well, Ming? One of the main players, but Bonetti can be sub cat keeper, but like he was for England. Ramsey can be the manager. He's in. Peter Swan. I think, did we have Peter Swan? Is there a player called Nightingale? Definitely is a player called Nightingale, but what would that mean? Kevin Hurd, War Piglet. War Piglet's got on the flames. Ming, you're one of the founding fathers of the offline JackCity crew. You need to be all in. The offline JackCity crew. Love it, the founding fathers. Love it, Brett. Comment at night for me, that, Brett. I'd go with Kevin Hurd. War Piglet, never, his mummy never raised no dummy. Robin Roofs. Peter Swan's in. Paul Fox. I think we had a few Foxes, didn't we? Mark Nightingale. Bournemouth. Good call, BMG. What's... Nightingale, though? What's that got to do with that? Peacock... Oh, he's going to go. He's going to get sent off. He's gone. The Bosnian Warriors have fucked me up the ass. No Vaseline. No mercy. I don't know why he's done that, boys. I honestly don't. He's never... he's a bit close to the ball than I thought, but... He's never going to get there. What is the point in that, you dickhead? There's still a lot for him to do. Don't you think players do that a lot? You just made a decision for him. In last minute, if you're 1-0 up, do it. But if you're 1-0 down, are you gonna sign out the rest of your World Cup by being a fucking idiot? Do you know what I mean? What are you doing? You are one of the founding fathers, Ming, and I'm hopefully... Brett, don't let me forget that you said one of the founding figures, one of the founding fathers, because of the offline JackCity crew. I genuinely want to be using that one, Brett. Gary Sprake, is Sprake something? Sprake, is that some sort of bird? I think that's a bird, War Piglet. That's good, is that? Is Sprake a bird or something, is it? I feel like I've seen a Sprake, or somebody said, oh, there's a Sprake there. Like, it's like something that floats on water. I'll set them up, you knock them in. Get on phone, Mingy, one of the founding fathers. It matters to me, yes. Is Sprake an animal? VAR. Shot of the night. Shout of the night if given. I'm sure Sprake is like a... John Swift, Malcolm Bell. What's the Swift? Didier Dogba with Alan Clark. Somebody's tried the welcome Malcolm Bell and Alan Clark, by the way. Somebody's tried. I think it might have been War Piglet tried Dogba on. It got rejected. I'm still waiting on my Dunga shout though. I'm sure it's like a Dunga beetle or a dung beetle or something. Sunderland player called Horsewell played in 73rd FA Cup final against Leeds. Gates up, Peter White. Horsewell's got to go in. His little sister Rosa noticing he was as small as a little bird. She started calling him Garincha, the northeastern name for the wren. A little brown bird. Love it, RPM. Callum O'Hare, top bins, absolutely. BMG, lovely stuff. They're not Leeds fans, they're journalists. Anyway, if you know, you know. Yeah, journalists, yeah. They read articles that alleged journalists write. Beardsley the Bear has gone in there, Mingy, I believe. It's slow down on. Although I don't have to be up in the morning, fuck 'em. I do have to be up, but I don't want to die, do you know what I mean? When I say I don't want to be up, I don't have to be up, doesn't mean I want to, you know, not get up. I want to get up. I just mean I don't have work in the morning, is my point. Northeastern Brazil. How about that, RPM? No fucking about. I'll actually take Emil Hughes' Crazy Horse. Belatedly, I missed it. Doig, War Piglet. Dog. We've had Beardsley, yes indeed. Billy Bremner like the Billy Goat. I must be your fucking goat. Where I'm at is in and my clothes. Ray Wilkins the Crab. 78 RPM. We're in again. The Bosnian Warriors are fucking me up the arse. Fucking no Vaseline. Not even bringing on Okafor as well, just to please me. John Swift's in. Swift must be summit. Horsewell's in. Peter Haddock. Get a bit of fish in there, War Piglet. Love it. War Piglet's on flames, man. Huh? 79% are saying that Ronaldo's done. That is fucking music to my ears. Gordon Cohen's. I don't know about these animals here. Give Wilkins nicknames of allowed. Well played. He's in. Peter Haddock's in. Billy Goat. I think it's brilliant. Although I'll let him inks his leads, to be fair. Steve Guppy. Guppy. I thought a guppy was like a bit of a melt. I thought thank you, Ming. I'm staying strong, but we need one of the founding fathers in at all times. I'm missing you, man. We've had Robbie Fowler, haven't we, BMG? Are you nicking people's ideas? Billy the Goat Bremner, I think just on the basis that oh, fucking get Okafor on, you bastard. Absolutely, JLUFC. Absolutely. Don't let it go. Teenousness. 5 AM kickoff for our game. Outrageous. Greenwich Mean Time should be applied. There's no 5 AM game for Leeds, is there? For Leeds. England games. I thought they were all like relatively decent. Yeah, it's at 9 and 10. Brian Kidd. Kidd is a small goat. If that's true. Whoa, BMG. Stay loose. Kidd is given. I think some are going OTT on times. The World Cup has always been on local schedules, not Voldemort's. And has he been going on and on and on? it's not, we're not the centre of the world, are we? Do you know what I mean? Like, truth be told, it's like, this is not late, is it, to be watching a game of football? Do you know what I mean? It's 10 o'clock. We're all big boys, aren't we? I mean, they used to be like, they're on at like 8 a.m. and that and stuff. They've been on at 8 in the morning stuff. Is that a good time for people to try and watch football? I've more chance of seeing it at 5 in the morning than I have at 8 in the morning, to be honest. At least you can wake up early for work and watch that. If it's on at 8 in the morning, you can't watch it. England game was climate-controlled environment, says Roger Slick. One woman journalist complained she was chilly. Did the game warrant an hydration break with sneak advertisement revenue? It's a lot of bollocks, Roger Slicker. It's an absolute load of dunga. JLUFC, don't be back chatting. You'll get several match game ban here. Stay loose, boys. Sterling's close, isn't it? But Sterling's a bird, isn't there? Like a, or is it Starling? Is Sterling something? That person with blonde hair is a plant. An industry plant, war pigs. What I am enjoying is the 48 teams. Do you mean that, Joe Depp? Are we enjoying the 48 teams vibes? Wolfgang Gartner, I think that was his name, but Wolfgang is definitely one of his names. Wolf. I think this game, I've not, to be fair, I'm sort of, it just keeps catching me. But the two times it has captured my attention, it's gone in, so it did then. It's gone. Wolfgang. There's in that they're in down left again here. Cuts across 3-0. I knew that picked my attention up then. I'm not just saying it, boys. I'm not trying to be a legend, but I don't know. I'm getting a whiff of it here. I said that Switzerland would be all right, and they're only beating the Bosnian Warriors, but 3-0. Job's fucked. Who's on tonight? Oh, Canada and Qatar. Fucking hell. I've got Canada in my fucking sweepstake as well. I don't want them to win a game, so I think I'm going to have to sacrifice myself here for Qatar. Mexico, South Korea at 2 in the morning. Anybody up for that? Jacker again at out of it, Brett. A lot of misogyny going on. Get down with the ladies like Jackie's, and you know it's 78 RPM. Down with the ladies. Down with the ladies. We'll have Nikita Love on Blackboard in back here. We'll have to do it. We'll have to do it. We'll have to get Nikita Love on Blackboard at half time. I'll get her to jot down some stuff. I must say the memes that have gone on Twitter with shopping list and stuff on is piss funny though. You know, there's a time and a place for a bit of misogyny, and that is the time and the place. Oxlade Chamberlain is like that Rodrigo goal versus Scum where his cross went in. And you know it, BMG. Wolfgang will take, I think Wolfgang Weber scored versus us in the 1966 World Cup final. Got a fucking clue, to be fair, BMG. Which leads me to John De Wolf. There'll be a few Wolves. Jack, are you going to sit on shitter when you go for your piss break? No, I stand, Roger Slick. They actually ran out of beer. Is that serious, War Pigs? UVA sealer. Dizzy, I'm so dizzy. I'm getting... Myers getting a bit blagged here, boys. AO man of the match by a good way or most valuable player, as some skeptics say. We're in America as well, aren't we? So, was there a player called Boa Morte? Is that a wild card? Boa Morte. Van der Boer. Get in, the fucking Bosnian Warriors. What a volley that is, son. He looks like a young kid. Get in, Mamic, lad. He's celebrated. Now he's shaking his head. He knows cameras on him. He's trying to be a legend. It's a good strike, that, though, kid. Ah, it's a good strike, that kid. Go on, lad. He scored a goal in World Cup. Fuck him. Great strike, kid. Great strike, son. I'm happy for that, lad. I've got soft. Getting soft in World Cup. Getting soft after 5 or 6 beers. Well done, lad. The ball's got to be in. There's a few balls, isn't there? Luis Boa Morte. I'm in on that BMG. Don't hate the player, hate the animal. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Justin and John Fashnu. What's a Fashnu though? Have we? I feel like we might have had them. I wouldn't say the Scots are tight, but they hired a bunch of yellow school buses to move around. I think the joke's lost on me a bit. I don't know whether it's lost on me or whether I understand it and I just don't find it Roger Slicker. Don't find it funny, but there's a possibility that I just don't find it funny. They just mean just... I don't know. There's a chance it's a lot deeper and it's something to do with some sort of war or something, but... Camel. That's risky, but the ref didn't say any foul play. So it's controversially given. Sammy McElroy. Andrew Thompson. GNU fabulous. I'm getting a bit. Blackburn Rovers, an entire team of dogs. Alan Peacock. Andrew, loving it, mate. They're in again, Switzerland. They pick my ears up. They pick my eyes up. It's a pen. That's happened every fucking time. For the first time ever, when I've loosely done a watch along, I've had a glance and it's landed. Oh, man, it's gone to VAR. This, what do we reckon, boys? Oh, I don't think he touches him, but it's fucking wild. He don't touch him, but he don't touch ball. I mean, it's just... I mean, I suppose you can just... Oh, no, he's touched him. It's a fucking penalty, that, pal. Gotta be a penalty. What is he doing on the floor? It doesn't matter how much contact there is. If he's coming flying in like that, it's a fucking pen. Silly bastard. I'm back in there, I think, aren't I? Oh, well, me, I won't trust you anymore then. Oh, Hart is a deer, is it 78 RPM? And Martin is like a ferret. Pine Martin. Well, let's see, this is Brett Xhaka here. He's going to score, but it's a good pen. It's a brilliant pen. Xhaka's a really good player, isn't he? I said Nigel Martin at the start, just on basis of a cat. It's a really good penalty, that. He's been brilliant player, Xhaka. He got so much shit at Arsenal. That's it. Full time, last kick at game, as he says. We're in now. Just me and you boys alone again. Need a piss. Is a heart a deer? Is a heart a deer? Yes, a heart is a deer. Specifically, it is an archaic or a poetic term for an adult male red deer. Usually one that is over 5 years old. You heard it here first, boys. Martin's in. Jackie coming to Croke Park in August. I tried to get tickets, Emmett Oliver, and I tried to get flights, and I was trying to get my mates to get on board with it, and we sort of pissed around a little bit, and then the flights went through the roof. We were thinking about potentially getting on ferry or whatever. I might do it last minute, and just not go to ground if I can't get tickets for the actual game. Just go and piss up. If my mate Steve were going, I'd have gone because he'd have sorted me out. Steve's really like, if he's off to the game, he's very like, he gets it sorted, and I just jump on bandwagon. It's best way to get me to football games, really. So not at the moment, but I'm not ruling it out, Emma. Do you live in Dublin or Old Man? Because I might be coming with a key to love to Dublin quite soon. Marlon Harewood, Alan Clark smashed it out Park, brother. I'll have to disallow Bornow, but no card. When did War Piglet say Bornow? Or the Barn Owl. I've lost concentration here. Harewood's in. I believe I've just answered that, Emmett, but I appreciate it for the chat. A heart is an arc. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. RPM can confirm. Mark Fish we've got. Yes, indeed. Wasn't there a player called Salmon? Anyone remember Ellie the elephant mascot in the 90s? I can't believe he went. I used to love Ellie the elephant. Dunga's in. Denver Bar Lamb, that is real creative there, son. Real creative, my G. You've got to give that awesome stuff, is that? Teenius referee. What's teenius mean? Teenius. Nightingale is a type of bird. Robin Van Persie we've had. Roger Slick. Tammy Abraham. Loving that Enaf from within the wings. Lionel Messi we had quite early on, CB, which, again, smashed it out of the park, mate. Anybody that came up with that, and he's like my favourite player, so... And I didn't see the lion. It's so superb. Nah. Nightingale's a bird. Nah. Nightingale's a bird. Nah. Nightingale's a bird. Nightingale's a bird. Nightingale's a bird. Nah. Nightingale's a bird. Nah. Ham comes from pig. Pig. Animal. And behind Enar in the wings. We've had Lionel, yes indeed. Iron Robin. Len Badger, if he's there. Kieran Dyer, as in Dire Wolf. If that's right, Ayo. Dire Wolf. There is a Dire Wolf. Ayo, that is a fucking... I think you've slapped it up there, Ayo. Sprake is apparently a shrike and is given. Shout of the night. Swift is a bird, says Roger Slick. Oh, Robin, like Robin. It goes in BMG. It is AO, I think, smashed it out of Park. There's a dung beetle. We're in Peter White. Fucking dunga. Love it. Has anyone for shaved Gibbon? I think they're going to get in trouble here. Blend Badger. Everything's in capital letters here. I need to fucking calm down. I'm shouting to Google. Leonard Badger was an English footballer and he's the fucking captain of this weekend's 11. Who played a right back, spent the majority of his career at Sheffield United before moving to Chesterfield, where he finished his career. Get him in, get him on, get him over here. Get up, CB, out the park, mate. Assistant to the referee. Billy Goat Bremner goes in, thank gosh. I've got disillusioned with content creators. Hate the clickbait, sensualization. Jack is good though, and you know it. I've not been uploading much, to be fair, 78 RPM. And when I do, the clickbait will be back. So we're all at it, you know. It's all for clicks, innit? But yeah, I appreciate you 78 RPM. Fuck them all. You're in right house here, mate. You're in right house. Okafor not getting a sniff. I know, Rowan. It's horrible, mate. It's doing me head in. What about Francesco Totti? Totti is a good-looking female woman. A female woman is part of the animal kingdom. Just asking the question. I'm just asking the question. If only little Emmett knew where just asking the question came from. He probably won't find it funny, to be fair. Totti can go in for me, but he's not. His BMG will not pass that. Forest had a player called James Perch Fish. CB, love it. Stay loose, you too. Brett not given a yellow card for misogyny. Misogyny. Imagine getting a yellow card for. It's a female ref on field. Not saying you're female, BMG. Although it's clear Jack knows about as much about birds as he does about movies. I know one thing about birds. And that one thing is, when they're sexy, I'm there for it. A guppy is a tropical fish. There's a guppy, though. I'm sure it's like a... Just to reiterate, Peter White is a tropical fish. No. Not to reiterate that Peter White is a tropical fish. Just to reiterate... Peter White has reiterated that a guppy is a tropical fish. Jack Per, Tony Adams, away fans used to chant Eeyore, Eeyore every time he touched the ball, donkey style. Yeah, to be fair, I know he was referenced as the donkey, wasn't he, Ming? But he was mint, wasn't he? Fine shout, CB. Denver Bar's in. He's in, Eeyore. He's already got in. Yes. Get Angelotti in. Love it, Julie Neary. Honestly. Absolutely love it. What are your thoughts, Ming, on Angelotti? What do you think about Angelotti in general, Ming? Burr Troutman. I'll take a card for that. There's a few Troutmans, isn't there? BMG, you got to. Julie's on wind up. There's no bookings for being on wind up in Underlap. That cannot be given a booking. VAR overrules the booking. I don't know if VAR can overrule a booking, to be fair. Nothing for Shaved Gibbon then. JLUFC is looking for a booking here, I think. Off you go. Straight off. Straight red. I let it go. It's when you warn them, innit? Warn them with it and go, one more from you, pal. Aaron Ramsdale could be our new keeper when Darlow leaves. I'd have taken Ramsdale last season. I mean, I'd take him this season, to be fair. Jack's getting very excited by Sterling, but it was side netting, I know. Sterling and Sterling, I know. I know, I know. Paddy Roach, ex-Scum goalie. What's a Roach, though? I thought a Roach was something that people smoke. As AI Murray, the pub... Oh, fucking AI Murray. Al Murray, the pub landlord, said, where is England on the globe? At the top, in the middle. 48 teams too many, but ka-ching. Al Murray's funny, Warpig, that I like him. I'll tell you what's pissing me off is the pronunciation of Cape Verde. How's everybody saying it? Yes, CB. Yes, Richie67, appreciate you, man. Pretty young things, repeat after me. Say na na na. CB's an angler, he don't fuck about. Cape Verde. Verde. The pronunciation of Castellanos on some commentators irks me. Castellanos. Fuck knows. John Ruddy. Rud's a fish. Where's the angler at? You can't go against the angler. Absolutely, Joe Depp. And like that lad that's just banged a goal in. The thing is, man, as well, does it matter? I think 48's enough, by the way. I won't want to... Well, to be fair, I won't really care if they extended it. It's just some shit teams come in, don't they? But there's still... This sounds ridiculous, but, you know, like, the standard of... If you did, like, a Leeds team, like, lads that lived in Leeds, like, born in Leeds or lived in Leeds or whatever, the team would be, you know, if you pick the best of the best of the best, I'm not saying they'd get to the World Cup, boys, by the way, but they'd be brilliant. Do you know what I mean? If you played them against a team from Manchester and a team from Birmingham, that standard would be immense. So when you're talking countries, it doesn't really matter how big the country is. All them lads on that pitch tonight, I know they got beat pretty bad, but they're brilliant footballers. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's just banged in a goal on edge of box on volley. Let him have his fucking day, son. And then you do get the Cape Verdes or the Cape Verdes or however the fuck you meant to say it. What get a point again? You know, I don't know. It's World Cup, isn't it? Not every game has to be... And truth be told as well, and you know, you bang as much as you want. Not you, Joe. You've been through enough tonight, mate. But people bang on about, you know, like, well, so Germany absolutely slapped up Karakai or whatever they're called. So what? It's still a good game to watch. You've seen 7-8 goals, whatever it was. They scored one, but it's 7-1. So 8 goals. It's like, that's a game worth watching, isn't it? I was gutted, you know, that it's like, I missed first 3 or 4 goals on the way down to Boozer, I was, genuinely. You have to go meet Big Steve and then there's just all goals banging and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So you either get that or you get the Cape Verde mint side of it. Do you know what I mean? The 0-0. You know, where they've pulled it out of bags. So we've had a few fish. You got to go with the angler for me. Kelly Summer is cool. Don't be painting me with that brush. My G War Piglet. Septics, i.e. septics tanks, i.e. Yanks. The Septics, is that what they're called? Neville Roach, low-level journeyman, but did start at Reading. I thought a Roach was something to do with smoking, though. I'm letting out flies in here. I need to shut window, but I'm fucking redders. We'll sort this out right here now, right now. Is Rudd a fish? Yes, the Rudd. He's a freshwater ray-finned fish. You never... We need to learn now, BMG. Now, we need to learn. We don't go against the angler. Roach has gone in. Yes, an inspirational of the next generation of kids from islands we never heard of. Luke perfectly put, sir. In addition to what I would say, or what I just said. So, did you guys hear that? I'm hoping that's just the cats fucking about with something, but if not, I've left the door open and we're about to get fucking ram raided. As long as I don't take my ass, I'll Don't mind. As long as I don't cut the feed out. And I get to see where they've gone. With my laptop, the fuckers. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a fish. It's a fish. It's a fish. Carabine. But it's definitely a fish. Related to the roach, but it tastes nicer. Is the roach a fish? A common roach. People probably knew that, to be fair, because it says common. Moosello. There's a moose. Is it moose? Musa Dembele? Musa Dembele? Musa Ghana Gay? Is it Musa Ghana Gay or is it? I think it's Musa Ghana Gay. I need a piss, boys. I need a piss. I can't lie to you, lads. Need a piss. Need a piss. Gonna run for it. I'm onto cans here. I've fucking drunk myself dry. So you know what time it is. And we go for a piss. We put a slapper on, don't we? Again, this is the new shit that will be hopefully coming out. Well, not hopefully, it's going to be coming out. BRB, boys.
Oh shit, now focus with the bro and we both spit in a flow sick like it's COVID. Your whole thing could get roasted.
You'll get lit up with the 4-5, that's a glow stick. And you know a nigga don't miss, but you can hope with plenty fish in the ocean. I need a blowfish, all the dick in the whole strip off a close quick.
Just like that, niggas frontin' and talking behind my back. They did me wrong, now I came up on the right track. And you can still get touched like an iPad. Yeah. Is it like that? Yeah. Show love like I'm winning the tennis. Just let me get a percentage. If I was kidding, I'd be winning some minutes and slingshot. Whoever get in the fin, I'm with the business.
And I'm in it to win it. And ever since I got up the pen, I still been independent. I had to kill a period. So when I ended the sentence, I went to the business. Come back, it's like I'm really trying to get in the Guinness.
Yeah, is it like that? Niggas frontin' and talking behind my back. They did me wrong, now I came up on the right track. And you can still get touched like an iPad.
Yeah, like an iPad, nigga, and I'm right back. Got you wondering why your shorty ain't right back. Got you wondering why you can't do it like that. Live my life fast, one night pass by. I look like a motherfucking time lapse.
Oh shit, now focus with the bro and we both spit in a flow sick like it's COVID. Your whole thing could get roasted.
You'll get lit up with the 4-5, that's a glow stick. And you know a nigga don't miss, but you can hope wish. Plenty fish in the ocean, I need a blowfish. All the dick in the whole strip off a close quick.
That was lit, could get no cold.
Fucking dark throat. Didn't want a dark throat, but the only thing cold that I've got, boys. Boys, Bob, Mimi and Julie. Power couple. To be fair, we'll nearly be on to the next fucking shit World Cup game, won't we? That I've just been promoting. Kick off at 11. War Piglet, sensational. I really don't want this. You know whose this is, though? It's Nikita Loves. I'd say she'd be mad, but she bought 4. And they've been in the fridge for fucking about 2 weeks, so... Fuck her. You need 20 ruds to a bowl of soup. Bloody Nora. That's some ratios. That sounds a bit horny though, BMG. It sounds a bit dominatrix-ian. I'm sorry, boss. Get down on your knees. Get down on your knees. The ref has been surrounded. Yes, Chris Howarth, what's good? My G. I've started saying my G, by the way, now. To be fair, I didn't want that. And that is so crisp. So crisp. So correct. So soft. So sweet. The problem is, if I then had another, it'd be horrendous. But right here, right now, having had a couple of pints in beer in alehouse and well, a few beers down there. That is like, feels a little bit like end at night stuff, but we move. It's delish. Oh shit! Now I'm focused with the broast bit, and we call shit, but it goes in and those him and the kids in it. I think because transport has been inflated for fans. The shrew, that's an animal, that's a fish or something, isn't it? The shrewd Scots, you seem obsessed with the Scots, Roger Slicker, this afternoon, or this evening, have hired a fleet of yellow school buses for transportation. No joke, no war. There's tight and there's saving money, isn't there? And I do think there's a difference. Oh, matron. Haaland is a beast. He will be in the 11 when he comes to Leeds. I've dropped my little thing that I fiddle with. And no, it's not my cock. Jordan Henderson. Perfectly put, AO. Missed. And I fucking spoke about him and I didn't even see it. I've scored so many goals from wide positions here. Where I'm just delivering a ball. Oh my God. We hadn't had Rice. We hadn't had Tony Curry. Perfect, CB. And we talk about Tony Curry on these 11s all the motherfucking time. Henderson's in. James, Perch, Forest, Newcastle and others. 78. Egwin van der Sar, JLC. Going to be bothered. Oh, yes, Chris Howarth. Handing them memberships out like Santa Claus. Appreciate you, Chris Howarth. You're a legend, mate. Thank you, dude. You're a legend, mate. Thank you, man. Everybody put some love in the chat for Chris. Cheers, big man. Perch, pike, and carp. There's got to be a carp. There's got to be like a carpenter or something. Cheers, Chrissy boy. You're a legend, mate. Appreciate you. Oh, I nearly fucking said Dale Dublin then. I got a bit confused about the game we was actually playing. I thought it was on like I got confused. Fuck me, I've got some important texts here. What the fuck is all that about? I can't even deal with reading that though. 4 or 5 texts. Don't worry, they're not off. They're not off Nikita Love. Or one of them is, but Nikita Love loves the like what you up to text when she knows exactly what I'm up to. But she'll probably want a lift but even though she knows I've had a beer and it's Thursday night, she knows about the underlap. It's like pub sessions. So she knows what I'm up to. Is that what you're up to? Or she'll text me just saying hello, like hello. But if she didn't, I'd miss her, wouldn't I? Lee Hendry. I don't know why I've made it into Hendrix. I don't know if there's a Hendrix. Hey, but Lee Hendry goes in. Chris getting the love, absolutely. Yes, drinks and drives. I feel like I've not seen you for a bit, brother. Chris giving out them gifts like Santa Claus and you know it. Chris is a legend. Smash those likes for the Thursday nights. It rhymes as well. War Piglet. We're a bit quieter due to the World Cup, I presume, and if not, you know, fuck them. But it's much appreciated, you boys. Honestly, it's boys Bob, Mimi, and Julie. What's up, Jackie boy? Hope you're doing well. If you ever around London, give me a shout. Let's sling some jugs down us and cause some havoc. Drinks and drives, I certainly will. I don't have anything planned. Injuries in. Try to think off the top of me, because sometimes, to be fair, on away games we come to London, but it's such a, I'm such a fucking passenger, drinks and drives. I don't know, well, literally a passenger. We go down on a bus 98% of the time. And I don't know where we are. I don't know what we do. I just get off the bus, follow Steve into closest pub, and then just get lashed and then go to the game. So I literally could put, I could be on a, it could be a simulation. Jeff Pike, get him in there, BMG. How did the Rhinos get on tonight? I didn't even know they were playing. Roger Slick. I need to sort them, BMG. I know I've not even been doing quick ship vids or BMG. I've been so busy, brother. And then when I've not been busy, I've been I'm genuinely, I'm making so many tunes at the moment. I can't stop, BMG. So I've been focusing on my Thursday nights. And I don't, the quick ship vids I like, but you know what I'm like. I will do it though. I promise you I'll do it. You deliberately clickbait a title, not a whole damn upload like some. I genuinely, I know nobody believes me, but I don't watch anybody else's. I don't see. I watch Lockie, to be fair, but Lockie's well, different. It's different content in it with Lockie. It's good stuff, but I can't watch any other stuff. I don't know why anybody watches me on the basis that I don't think I could watch me. Sucks. If it's not been up, Lionel Messi's been in. Malcolm Bell, it's shot at night, mate. Take it easy, Brett. Appreciate you, man. Don't let me forget about the fucking founding father, dude. Brett getting the love. He's a proper good lad, he's Brett. He's Brett Troutman broke his in Cuppa final for City. Brett comes on, texts it, doesn't he? And he's fucking Eddie Newton. Get a Newt. I know what a Newt is. But Brett's a ledge. Brett deserves the love. Newton's a belter, says AO. Ep says BMG. At least one of the birds on panel is fit, so she can waffle all she wants. Can't shut it though. Don't have beer goggles on. Are you on about Laura Woods? Because Laura Woods does my fucking head in RPM. Genuinely, she does my head in. Cape Verde. I'll tell you why 78 RPM if you want to know why. Let me catch up and then I'll tell you why I can't stand fucking Laura Woods. A guy did a video on how good you have to be to a semi-pro footballer. If you're in a Prem squad, you're in a top fraction of percent ability-wise. Send me that video, BMG. Don't tug the forelock can. Take it easy, BMG. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, BMG. You're a legend, mate. You're an absolute legend. Yes, Ian Jackson, what's good? Lots point at World Cup qualification. Just let all 200 countries play in one tournament. Fuck the football season. Is this the future, War Piglet? There was a shout on, I think, on Talk Sport today, which was actually quite funny. It was just saying, do away with qualifications and just let as many countries in as you want. And I actually thought there was a bit of an argument for that, to be fair, but you know, the reality is they'll just make the World Cup bigger and there'll be even more qualifications for it, won't there? BMG getting the love that he deserves. Absolutely. Yes, this is Paphos FC. Appreciate you, dude. The piss, this must be around the piss song, so BMG's definitely gone at this point. Geets up. Geets up. Cape Verde, as in Jamie Vardy. Cape Vardy. Flat Eric vibes, Luke. I'll take it. It's good stuff, man. Meow. Boing. 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 It's a piss break. Yes, my dear. How are we? How's the New Zealand warlord? How's he getting on? Fucking madness. Others would argue it's pronounced Cape Verde. Should we find out? How do you pronounce Cape Verde? Bear with me here, boys. Bob, Mimi and Karen. I often forget, to be fair, which is not right, is it? And Julie. Me Julie. We know you're loving you. Julie. Alright, let's get this fucking on full whack.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of this archipelago and island country in the central...
Hey, I'm going to have to get... Can you guys hear that before somebody tell me if you can hear that? Is that coming through? We are looking at how to pronounce... Somebody tell me quickly if you can hear that. I'll skip to the front.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of this archipelago and island country.
Somebody please, quickly. Can you hear that when I'm pressing play there? Because I don't know. Is it coming through, Luke? Right, bosh.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of this archipelago and island country in the central Atlantic Ocean. We'll be looking at how to say more interesting country names and island names that are often mispronounced.
Just to be clear, this has got 68,000 views, this. 68,000 views, this guy saying a word.
As well, so make sure to stay tuned and consider subscribing for more.
Stay tuned and consider subscribing. It's got 2.16 million subscribers, this motherfucker. Just for pronouncing fucking words. I've just made my mouth stop working by smacking fucking...
More learning, so the official language of the archipelago is Portuguese. And those are Portuguese words, meaning Green Cape, of course. So you may be wondering, how is it said locally? It is pronounced as Cape Verde. Cape Verde. Pretty straightforward. Cape Verde. In
Cape Verde is what my guy reckons.
English, however, this is usually said as Cape Verde in British English. Cape Verde in American English, though, it is normally pronounced as Cape Verde. Cape Verde in American English, or Cape Verde in British English. And now you know it all. Did you get this? Was this helpful? Let me know in the comments and by using the like button. Thank you kindly for your support. More videos on how to pronounce more interesting words and names.
And now you know it all as well. I enjoyed that. Now you know it all. I mean, I've now forgot, to be fair, how he said. I think he said Cape Verde. Don't matter, does it? We all know we're on about. That was funny. Yes, Mark Bradley, what's good, big man? Evening all. First Thursday home for ages. Hope all are well. Appreciate you, man. Are you at Boozer tonight, big boy? Yes, Karen, my old dear. All praise to the Madam Snake, and you know it. I appreciate you, Mark Bradley. Fear not, we've not been uploading any shit vids recently, Mark Brads. But appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. We'll be back on with the shit vids, I reckon. To be fair, I'm enjoying World Cup. I'm going to try go live for a few more games than I have been doing, but we keep moving, don't we? Take it easy, Joe Depp. Appreciate you. Apologies for the genuine mistake with the deleted comment. If you don't know by now, you never knew. Night all, BMG. Thought Animal Kingdom would be shit, but congrats on a great call. It certainly was. The piss tune, AO, and you know it. Appreciate you, Joe Deppy. Mr. Whitesnake is making his breakfast. Love it. Some BBC News readers, I don't know, I said it like that, readers, I've said Cape Verde. So no, he's not having it, is he, Roger Slick? Tony Curry's in. Oh, it's it. Food though. Oh, Mark Bradley, thank you, man. You maniac. Cheers, Mark. Shout out to Mark Bradley and Chris Howarth. Thank you, boys. Legends. You crackers, Mark. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. We've had the Animal 11 tonight, Mark. It's been fruitful. It's a fucking invasion, you bastards. Cheers, Mark Bradley. Everybody give Mark Bradley some love. Respect is there, and there's the respect. I might take a few days off, right? And just do like a fucking 72-hour stream or something, I think. Or do like or take a weekend off. Oh no, the weekend off won't be worth it for me. If I take a few days off and just do like 72 hours, just solid. Genuinely. Like a marathon. What's the longest? Although there's probably some goons in on Twitch or whatever they call it. Ah, fucking hell, fair enough. 918 hours over 38 days. Oh, mind you, that's lo-fi and stuff. $45 hours was the individual marathon. To be fair, we'd have to break a world record, do it, but it could still be fun. I mean, it won't be fun because I'd have to go to sleep. But I'd just have to set a bed up one night, be like Big Brother. I could have a lamb curry now, to be brutally honest. Jack's going to be sleeping on the couch when the Keaty Love realises Jack stole a beer. I'll just pass it. Honestly, I'm a superb liar, I'd just say, you fucking... Why would this be in here? I'd be like, you drunk it. You came in the other night and, you know, you'd had a few beers and you drunk it. And she'd be like, did I? Although she'd know because there'd be no left in it. And if she's drunk it, there's always something left in the bottom of it. Are you near any action, Mark Brads? Yeah, it's a good shout, that, Roger Slick. Get it disallowed. Serial Regis. Ian Jackson. He's a bender, mate. Don't worry about him, Roger Slick. Go send him some love. Diamante bid going from Paul. I'm getting Andrew Clayton twitchy. I'm getting a bit twitchy about what's occurring, son. Or lack of what's occurring. You are the bollock. Which seems like a diss, Mig. I thought the phrase was going to be bollocks, but the bollock, you are the bollock. It's like, because you're a bollock, mate. You're a fucking bollock. Molinar, Mr. Blinder there, Molinar. He did sound a bit pissed, to be fair, Roger Slick. Fuck 'em, war pigs. It can't take over. It can't stop this, can it? We're just all gonna have to unite and be and just get behind, you know, if it's music or whatever, or it's film, or well, not film, but you have to get back into theatre, won't we? You know, I'm not a theatre man. I could say go watch some theatre in general, but I'm not a theatre man. But you would just have to go and just support humans, wouldn't you? They can't stop live music. They can't stop live sport. As in, the robot can be doing it, but then it's up to people then to go, well, no, I'm off to go watch this guy that I know is a real person. And the argument would be, you know, if you've got a headset on or whatever, you wouldn't know what a real person is. But you take my point, War Piglet. You know, you can't stop sport, you can't stop music, you can't stop theatre, you can't stop art, which I couldn't be asked getting into in general. They'd have to find their own support, rather, not sport. But yeah, we'll just have to go back to, you know, buying a CD or whatever, buying a memory stick off the guy that does the thing. Do you know what I mean? Go and meet the guy that does the thing. They cannot stop the human being, War Piglet. So you can get duped by AI by doing stuff and things that it'll help you for. But I don't believe you can stop the human being. So I think they will try, but I think the human being will always prevail, son. And you know it, and don't forget it. 68,000 people who need to know, and now we know, and you know it. Unsure. Not happy. Sorry, Jack. Had to disappear to sort family stuff out. Here now, though, again, finally. Fear not. All boxed up. Hope everything's all right, sir. Cape Verde, it is. The drunk man has spoken. Yes, Smeged. Smeged. It's all good, Jack. Save your quick shit vids for when there's any moves in the transfer market. So if any players leave the club. I've been enjoying doing shorts, but I've even stopped doing them as well, to be fair. So maybe you could argue it's laziness, but I do work like a fucking dog, so. Mingy. Kiev. You can't beat a chicken Kiev, mate. Although I actually don't like chicken Kiev, so I don't know why I said that. If Scotland qualify for... I do like chicken Kievs, but I just never think they're nice. I would like a chicken Kiev, but they're never nice. If Scotland qualify for the next World Cup, will Harry Gray be in their 9? No. They won't qualify. Yeet up. I don't think I'd like to eat a chicken Kiev. Just sounds wrong, mate. A chicken Kiev. What's going on here? What have we missed here? Is it your birthday, Ayo? What do you mean? All hail the bollock. All hail the bollock. Yes. The bollock's in the building. Yes, Mr. Whitesnake, another bollock. We've got another bollock here. The man, the myth, the legend in his own deluded mind is finally here. Another bollock. We've got the other bollock. Now we've got both bollocks in the room. 1st of July. RPM's called it. Appreciate it. Something in... I was going to try and Google that, but I can't copy and paste it. presume that means Mr. Whitesnake, Ina. I appreciate you. Mr. Whitesnake getting the love. The major of Rotorua, the New Zealand, and I said the Nazi warlord, the New Zealand warlord, the man who shook Japan. He's here, Mr. Whitesnake, the man who shook Japan. Yes, boys. If Scotland do not qualify for the next World Cup, will that be down to Harry Gray missing chances? Unwise to rule it out, RPM, I would say. Harry Gray. Somerville, 50 million move to scum. 3 caps for Netherlands and 1 goal. Now a championship player. Have Leeds got any sell-on, etc.? I don't know if they've got any sell-ons or all. Roger Slick. I would imagine it's extremely low percentage if it was to be the case. I actually doubt it on the basis that we needed some money at the time and we didn't go up, and he's not that good, is he? I actually think he does have a really high ceiling, but again, how old's Somerville? 24. $50 million. How much did what's going on here? Somerville from Leeds. $34 million with add-ons. Now an international player scored the other day, didn't he? Probably 50 million, to be fair. I actually think that the higher, I've said this before about players like Somerville, but I think the higher, and don't anybody get it twisted about fucking Man United. You know, we beat them unbeaten against them this year and will be next year. But I actually think that the better the team they play for, the better Somerville will be. I think it's obvious when you've got like a Rafinha where they're just like on another level. Whereas like Okafor, for instance, would be better for Man United than he is for Leeds, but he's still mint for Leeds, but he's not on Rafinha levels of mint. Do you know what I mean? Where he's like turfing it up. Somerville, to be fair to him, in the Championship for us, turfed it up. And then he took a bit of time at West Ham, and then he did do well towards the end of the season. I do think he's worth a punt for a big club, really. And 50 million now, I'm going to say, unfortunately, is not a lot of money, is it? I still think 50 million's pushing it a little bit for a little bit of a risk with some of it. But I still think, yeah, I don't know what I think. Was you on about Cape Verde goalie at all? Got over 13.5 million followers on Instagram. Now one of the most recognised in the world. It's fucking mental, all boxed up. And utterly ridiculous, because it's quite funny, because like what is his content online? Do you know what I mean? What is his... I'm not bothered by that. I couldn't, good on, lad. But why? What does he provide on everybody's Instagram? My point is, will the 13.5 collapse to like 2 in a year? Unless, but there'll be somebody jumps on it, won't they? And he'll become a fucking... He'll end up on Misfits or something, won't he? You what, Lukey boy? My bank just told me the model of my mobile, dunno, but another department, government related, told me how much I've my account. All hail the bollock. I don't know what the start of that means, but all hail the bollock is really tickled me to no end. Don't forget it. Don't let me forget the all hail the bollock. No, that's what I thought, RPM. I don't... Yeah, he seems like a polarising figure in general, doesn't he, to be fair. He's definitely decent, though, RPM. Look at big amps, though, Roger Slicker. Look at big amps. Who do I hate most, Guitar or Jesse, though? Cool, can't they both lose? Well, I've got Jesse in the in my sweepstake, and I still want the fucker to lose, so can't help it. What is that yellow head next to it? It's an Angry Bird, Peter White. It's do you remember the game Angry Birds? Well, I'm not into it. And well, I used to play it. Everybody sort of played it at some level, didn't they? Peter White. But my mum bought me him. Have you ever seen? Did you ever see that it was like a phone game called Angry Birds? And my mum bought me him because she thought I looked like him. Because he always looks angry. So he's called Jack. Jack the Angry Bird. Yay! No. We're not fornicating with Jack the Angry Bird. The Goblin's alright. So, yes, I was going to reveal what he's doing this weekend, but I shan't, Mr. Whitesnake, because he might not want that information divulging. But he's off to Brid, so I've divulged it. But the Goblin, hopefully, well, I say hopefully, because I do like the watch-alongs, you know, for the away days, but obviously I've been going to all away games. Because fucking Steve keeps sorting me out, because he's an absolute ledge. So the Goblin's not been seen, has he? Because I used to what? So at one point I couldn't get the Goblin in on the behind the camera, and then at one point he was there all the time. So but there'll be many games I can't get to next year. So, but I do try and make my way. But the Goblin's well and good. So thank you very much, Mr. Whitesnake. Whatever, the goalie needs to crack on with sponsorships and advertising and getting as much monetary value out of it as he can. Absolutely, he'll be on Misfits for the scrap. The Emperor Bollock, all hail the Emperor Bollock. Oh man, you boys fucking mint. Some of will cut him from the right and score with his left, so not a one-trick pony now. Well, this is it, RPM. Because, you know, when he's playing on the left, he's going to cut in on his right, isn't he? You know, he does have a left foot, but the best way to the goal is through the middle, isn't it? It was a good game, Angry Birds, to be fair, Peter White. No, it's not, Jack. I was referring to pronounced sound of Cape Verde. The man said happy birthday. I was joking, and no one will ever know my birthday, as I am the Grinch of birthdays. Yeah, they certainly get to a point where you stop celebrating them, don't they? But you stay loose. We can all. It's a safe space, this, mate. We can celebrate the Darth Bollock. The good balls of the Darth Bollock. But yes, boys. Oh, all hail the Bollock bonus. War Piglet. I appreciate you all, Piglet. Julie Neary, appreciate you. We're gonna do one, boys. The bollocks out, the bollocks off from Starballs. The bollock from Starballs has gone. Shout out to Mark Bradley for the crazy super chat. Thank you, man. And Chris Howard for handing their memberships out like Santa Claus. And War Piglet for hailing the bollock. We appreciate you. Peter White, 78 RPM, BMG, Luke, JLUFC, all boxed up. Ming, Mr. White Snake. There's been plenty throughout the night. Lukey Boy, Brett's gone. BMG, Enar in the wings. Karen's been in for, she popped in just to let us know. War Piglet, Roger Slick, I think I said Lukey Boy, but Ian Jackson, appreciate you all, boys. JLUFC, Lukey Boy, I think I've definitely said Lukey Boy about 8 times. I think I've said Joe Depp. If I hadn't said Joe Depp, I owe Joe Depp even bigger apology because I've accidentally, for the first time ever, deleted a comment. Peter White, appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Mingy in the mix. The founder of the Bollock Father. The founder of Bollock Father. Appreciate you. Yes, JLUFC. Lukey Boy, take it easy. Yes, man. I might go... I'll see how I feel in about 10 minutes, to be fair, because I'm a bit fucked. I'm going to watch that game, but... All hail the Bollocky now. What the fuck is a Bollock bonus? All boxed up. Appreciate you, boys. I was just saying then, Luke, I might go live for, but I might just do second half. I'm gonna watch it, but I feel like if I'm not speaking all the time, I'm no value. Do you know what I mean? So yes, 78 RPM. Appreciate you, brother. MVG we've not had in, but we keep the bollock moving, don't we, JLUFC? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I'm fucked. Appreciate you, brother. Bish! Bash! AI in the building! A Brucey bollock. Yes, Luke. Yes, indeed. In the chatteroony. Get these Canadians. Get this fucking Jesse Marsh whomper. Appreciate you, boys. Bob. Mimi, Karen, Julie, in a bit dog shit.
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is.
Boom.